Chapter 28. Chapter 28. Peak of true energy. Yang Hongwu's expression turned solemn as he watched the four approaching Yin spirits. The strength of these four nether spirits was absolutely strong. Although the pure Yin genuine Qi could cause great damage to the four beasts, because of his own strength, he could deal with one or two. But facing four, he could only fight with all his might. It was basically impossible for him to escape. The four Yin spirits had already surrounded him. It seems that these four Yin spirits are quite intelligent. Pure Yin true Qi was very harmful to these beasts and could absorb their energy. But what about pure Yang true Qi? Pure Yang true Qi should be more harmful to these beasts. Dragon battles in four directions. Yang Hongwu roared and used his invincible blade technique. This technique was an indiscriminate attack and was suitable for group attacks. He waved his blade, and golden blade light flashed in all directions. The four Yin spirits were enveloped in the attack range. Zizi, when the blade light touched those Yin spirits, they screamed in pain and retreated continuously. Their injuries were great. Only the strongest female Yin spirit did not suffer any injuries. Her speed was too fast. Before the blade light could envelop her, she had already retreated. Then, the nether spirit let out a sharp cry and shot towards Yang Hongwu at an astonishing speed like a bolt of lightning. Although the other three were injured, they didn't care about their lives and attacked like crazy. Yin and Yang rotation, water flame lotus. Yang Hongwu realized that the speed of the attack was simply too fast. It was already too late for him to launch another attack. Without any hesitation, he began driving his Jinqi. Yin Yang Jinqi burst forth, forming a water flame lotus around him. The Yin spirit slammed into the protective barrier of the water fire lotus, emitting a sizzling sound. It wasn't easy for the Yin spirit to break through his defense. The Yin Yang true Qi that Lin Fan cultivated was extremely harmful to these beasts. Because of this, Lin Fan was able to withstand it. Otherwise, even if he was at the true spirit realm, he would have been possessed or devoured by the Yin spirit. Whoosh whoosh, swish. Under the command of the female nether spirit, the four nether spirits attacked the protective barrier again and again. Yang Hongwu's expression became more and more serious. If this continues, the defense will be broken sooner or later. Yang Hongwu looked at the female nether spirit. She seemed to be the leader, and the other three nether spirits were under her command. If he could capture this nether spirit, he should be able to solve the problem. Although these nether spirits were intelligent, they should not be very high. Moreover, these beasts seemed to have a strict hierarchy. If the other three were generals, then the female Yin spirit should be a queen. She was at the peak of level 4. She was only one step away from level 5. If this female spirit broke through to level 5, he wouldn't be able to stop her. Even the 9 dragons' sacred body wouldn't be able to deter her. Thinking of this, Yang Hongwu felt cold all over. Just as he was racking his brains for a solution, he noticed that the 4 Yin spirits had suddenly stopped attacking. It stopped. Yang Hongwu heaved a sigh of relief. It was good that it had stopped. If it had continued, he wouldn't have been able to hold on for long. Finding a way to leave this place was the right thing to do. Woo-woo. The female Yin spirit let out a series of cries, which were similar to the previous Yin spirit's call for its companion. No way. She still wants to summon? Yang Hongwu turned pale with fright. This was bad. If this female nether spirit wanted to summon more nether spirits, wouldn't he be finished? The attack of 4 level 4 nether spirits was already the limit of his water fire lotus defense. If 1 or 2 more were to come, he could only hold on for the time it takes to burn an incense stick. If there were more, the time would be even shorter. Run. This was the only thought in Yang Hongwu's mind at this time. He had to take advantage of this opportunity to break through the defense and use his strongest attack to kill one of the nether spirits. Only by breaking through the encirclement would he have a chance to survive. Yang Hongwu let out a roar as his entire body shone with a golden light. Behind him, the shadow of a golden dragon appeared. This golden dragon exuded an immense aura. Water fire lotus explode. 1 Yin and 1 Yang, 1 water and 1 fire. The two lotuses fused together, forming a huge lotus. With a bang, it exploded. The huge force blew up the nether spirit in front of him. Without any hesitation, Yang Hongwu rushed up crazily. He exerted his speed to the extreme, like a wisp of green smoke. The female nether spirit was faster than him. In the blink of an eye, she arrived in front of Yang Hongwu and blocked his way. "You die." The female nether spirit was like a silver lightning that cut through the night. Her speed was too terrifying. In just a breath, she appeared in front of Yang Hongwu and grabbed his heart with one hand. So fast, Yang Hongwu clenched his battle saber, and a sharp light shot out from his eyes. Battle Dragon breaks the sky. The Azure Dragon was released from the battle saber. It roared as if it was going to tear the whole sky apart. It was full of boundless battle intent that broke through all shackles. Yang Hongwu had used all his strength in this attack. He knew that he relied on his battle physique and yin-yang true qi to suppress the nether spirit. Otherwise, he would have been killed long ago. Facing this female nether spirit's attack, Yang Hongwu dared not to be careless. Bang! With a loud bang, Yang Hongwu was hit against the wall, and the female nether spirit was scattered. Yang Hongwu's mouth was bleeding. His inner organs were injured, but there was a smile on his face. Without any hesitation, he rushed toward the entrance of the cave. But before he could move far, he saw a shadow blocking his way again. It was the female nether spirit again. Her body became a little bit illusory, but she was not dead. At this time, the other two nether spirits also came up. The surrounding was even more terrifying. The dense green light made one's scalp tingle. There were thousands of them. It was impossible to count. These nether spirits were all level 1, level 2, and level 3. None of them were level 4, but there were too many of them. Am I really going to die here today? Yang Hongwu smiled bitterly in his heart. It's over. It's really over. There are so many nether spirits. There are probably more than 10,000 of them. Are all the nether spirits in the Xianin cave summoned here? Moreover, there are 3 level 4 nether spirits eyeing me. There is no way I can escape. He swallowed a pill. Looking at the nether spirits rushing toward him, Yang Hongwu used the water flame lotus again to protect himself. I'll hold them off for as long as I can. There were not many hundred flower dew pills. Hua Wuing only had 3 of them. He took one when he was injured and gave himself another one. It was the one he just took. At this moment of life and death, Yang Hongwu was not a pedantic person. Of course, he would use the pills. Yang Hongwu also understood why there were no more pills or talismans in the storage ring he got. They were all used up. With so many nether spirits rushing at him, no amount of pills or talismans would be of any use. These low-level nether spirits began to attack the barrier. When they hit the barrier, Yang Hongwu realized that he could use the barrier's qi to absorb the energy of these nether spirits. Yang Hongwu immediately realized this. How could there be such a good thing? There is always a way out. Yang Hongwu was overjoyed. These weak nether spirits were attacking the water flame lotus barrier. Although the barrier was damaged, if he cultivated, he could absorb the energy of the nether spirits to repair the barrier. He could also use it to cultivate and improve his cultivation. With so many nether spirits, if he absorbed and refined them all, his strength should be able to continue to improve. He could reach the peak of the true qi realm, or even break through to the true qi realm. Yang Hongwu sat down cross-legged, and the 9 transformation yin-yang harmony art began to circulate. The energy of the nether spirits around him was crazily absorbed, gradually forming a huge vortex. This huge vortex sucked in all the nether spirits around him. One by one, the nether spirits disappeared, turning into the purest energy and entering Yang Hongwu's body. 1 cycle, 2 cycles, 3 cycles. A total of 81 cycles had passed. Yang Hongwu's body shook. His majestic qi was like a torrent, crazily rushing toward the checkpoints of the true qi realm. Like a hot knife through butter, the acupoints were broken through one after another. True qi realm, level 9. Peak of the true qi realm, level 10. Chapter 29. Immortal artifact. Is this my limit? After a long time, He could no longer raise his cultivation level. His body had also been tempered to the extreme. The pinnacle of true energy realm level 10 was his limit. Yang Hongwu thought that perhaps the energy of these Yin spirits was too low. If he could refine the 4 level 4 Yin spirits, he might be able to break through the shackles of the pinnacle of true energy realm level 10. The surrounding Yin spirits were still crazily attacking. They were densely packed and endless. Right now, I'm no longer in danger. If I want to break through, I have to find a way to kill the 3 level 4 Yin spirits. However, the 3 Yin spirits are too fast and powerful. With so many smaller Yin spirits blocking them, it's too difficult to kill them. Yang Hongwu looked at the female Yin spirit. The female Yin spirit also noticed the situation. After so long, not only was the human's protective shield not broken, it was even stronger. Rumble, rumble. Suddenly, the ground shook. Rocks fell from the cave, and the entire Xianyin cave seemed like it was going to collapse. Yang Hongwu's face changed drastically. What's going on? If the cave was collapsing, it would be bad. I have to leave this place as soon as possible. At this moment, the Yin spirits no longer cared about attacking Yang Hongwu. They scattered in all directions, looking very flustered. In the depths of the Xianyin cave, a terrifying suction force was emitted. All the Yin spirits were sucked in by this terrifying force. Even the 3 level 4 Yin spirits were struggling and screaming. Their voices were filled with fear. The strange thing was that this suction force had a great effect on the Yin spirits, but it didn't have much effect on Yang Hongwu. Human, I want to make a deal with you. The female Yin spirit struggled to resist the terrifying suction force as she spoke to Yang Hongwu. Your consciousness hasn't disappeared? Yang Hongwu was shocked when he heard this. This Yin spirit actually wanted to make a deal with him. It was very difficult for a Yin spirit to retain their memories when they were alive. Even though a level 4 Yin spirit was powerful, it was almost impossible for them to retain their memories unless they were a Purple Mansion realm expert when they were alive, or even an existence that surpassed the Purple Mansion realm. Only then would the Yin spirit be able to retain its memories after death, or it would have to grow up and become a level 5 Yin spirit. In fact, even Purple Mansion realm experts would not become Yin spirits after death. Yin spirits could only be produced in special environments. In the entire ancient desolate continent, there were not many places that could produce Yin spirits. One was the mysterious Yin cave, and the other was some ancient tombs. The so-called Yin spirit was the remnant consciousness of some cultivators after they died. What kind of deal? Tell me. Yang Hongwu was curious as well. What secrets did this mysterious Yin cave hold? This female spirit had lived here for countless years, so she was very familiar with the mysterious Yin cave. I can give you an immortal artifact. Immortal artifact? What did you say? You're saying that there's an immortal artifact in this mysterious Yin cave? Yang Hongwu's eyes widened. Immortal artifact? That was an immortal artifact. In the ancient desolate continent, heaven artifacts were extremely rare, and immortal artifacts were even rarer. In the entire ancient desolate continent, there were only 4 immortal artifacts. These immortal artifacts were in the hands of the legendary 4 great academies. It was also because of these 4 immortal artifacts that the 4 great academies became the strongest forces in the entire ancient desolate continent. Yang Hongwu had only read about these in ancient books. Whether it was true or not, he did not know because he was not at that level. Why should I believe you? Yang Hongwu calmed down. Immortal artifacts were not that easy to obtain. Moreover, if it was really an immortal artifact, how could it be his turn? Moreover, this was only a Yin spirit. Its words were not worth believing. Although treasures were good, one's life was more important. Greedy people tended to die quickly. I can recognize you as my master and become your battle spirit. The female Yin spirit said, Then you should believe me, right? Battle spirit? Yang Hongwu was puzzled. He had never heard of any battle spirit. He only knew about the battle physique. It was a powerful physique and a bloodline inheritance. I forgot. In this remote place, there are very few experts. Moreover, your strength is too weak. You won't be able to reach that level. The female Yin spirit said, the so-called battle spirit is a battle spirit. After recognizing a master, it can speed up the martial artist's comprehension of battle consciousness and martial arts realm. However, the most important thing is not this, but battle. The battle spirit can also help its master in battle. You can understand it this way. A battle spirit is equivalent to a pet, but it is a higher level existence than a pet. A battle spirit can be encountered but not sought. The value of a powerful battle spirit is comparable to an immortal artifact. Even an ordinary battle spirit is comparable to a heaven artifact. Yang Hongwu looked at the struggling female Yin spirit and said, "How do you want to become my battle spirit? Why should I believe you? What if you want to seize my body?" It was not uncommon for Yin spirits to seize someone's body. Some powerful Yin spirits, in order to enhance their strength and possess their own body, would seize someone's body. This was the most normal thing. "I will sign a soul contract with you. Can you believe me now?" The female Yin spirit was also angry. If her life was not in danger, how could she be willing to sign a soul contract with a true Qi realm little guy? Become his battle spirit? She was such a noble existence. In order to survive, she had to become the battle spirit of an ant. Sad. If that's the case, it's possible. Yang Hongwu nodded. A soul contract could be believed. This kind of contract, once signed, could not be violated. Whether it was a martial artist, a savage beast, or other creatures, they would all be restricted by the contract. Once violated, they would be turned into ashes. In the name of the heavens, I, Hua Qinxue, am willing to sign an equal soul contract with the person in front of me. Contract. The female Yin spirit formed a seal with her hands, and a mysterious seal fell between Yang Hongwu's eyebrows. After the contract entered Yang Hongwu's body, he quickly established a connection with the female Yin spirit. This connection was very close. Yang Hongwu found that he could easily control the life and death of the female Yin spirit. How can this be? How can this be? The female Yin spirit was in a daze. Her body slowly condensed, and the effect of the terrifying suction on her almost disappeared. I clearly signed an equal contract. How can it become a slave contract? Impossible. This is impossible. You are Hua Qinxue? Yang Hongwu looked at her and said, "Are you okay?" Now that Hua Qinxue had become his battle spirit, this was definitely a good thing. Yang Hongwu found that his bottleneck of the peak of the 10th level of the true energy realm had loosened. As long as he had enough energy, it was not difficult to break through the peak of the 10th level of the true energy realm. If he refined and absorbed the spirit stones, he could break through. Or he could refine some Yin spirits. Hearing Yang Hongwu's voice, Hua Qinxue smiled bitterly. She did not expect this person's soul to be so powerful and special. It actually had divinity. It was divinity. Only the soul of a god had divinity. How could she sign an equal contract with a god? Was he the reincarnation of a god? Now that things had come to this, there was no room for regret. What's more, being the servant of a reincarnated deity and becoming his fighting spirit was not a bad situation. Many people could only wish for such an opportunity. "Master, I'm fine. I just haven't adapted yet," Hua Qinxue said. Chapter 30. Ninth Heaven Mysterious Yin Tower. Do you think I'm willing? Your soul contains divinity. That's something that only gods have. The contract I signed with you is automatically categorized as a slave contract, Hua Qinxue said angrily. She was a saintess, but she had become someone's slave. How embarrassing would it be if the news spread? You're saying that my soul contains divinity? That's right. You might be the reincarnation of a god, Hua Qinxue said. However, don't think that you can do whatever you want just because you're the reincarnation of a god. Before you have enough strength, countless people will come to kill you and take away your divinity if you're exposed. I'm not a fool. Yang Hongwu laughed. I'm curious about you. You're called Hua Qinxue. You look very similar to someone I know. Her surname is Hua, and her name is Hua Wuying. Are you two related by blood? Also, where did you come from? You don't look like a real Yin spirit. Yin spirit? You're the Yin spirit. Of course I'm not. I'm from the 7th ancient domain. It's a higher plane than this continent. You'll know when you're strong enough to open the sky bridge. Hua Qinshue said, If you don't want to tell me, I won't force you. However, you should tell me what's going on. Why are you here? Also, where's the immortal tool you mentioned? He would know about Hua Qinshue sooner or later. However, the most important thing now was to get the immortal tool. Once he got it, his strength would increase tremendously. You finally can't control yourself anymore. My soul is trapped here. The reason why I'm trapped here in the form of soul is because of that immortal weapon. That immortal weapon is called the Nine Heavens Mysterious Tower. It's a supreme grade immortal weapon. Even in a 9-layer ancient domain, such an immortal weapon is extremely precious. In the past, countless experts tried to seize the Nine Heavens Mysterious Tower, causing the space to collapse. Countless people died in that spatial storm, and the Nine Heavens Mysterious Tower ended up here. Hua Qinshue said, This mountain is actually the Nine Heavens Mysterious Tower. Ninth Heaven Mysterious Tower? How can I get the Ninth Heaven Mysterious Tower's approval? It's a top-grade immortal tool. Even the experts in the Ninth Ancient Domain wanted to get it. If he could get it, he could definitely do whatever he wanted in the ancient desolate continent. However, it was not that easy to obtain this top-grade immortal artifact. Enter the depths of the mysterious Cave and complete the mysterious Tower. Hua Qinshue said, What test? Is it difficult? Yang Hongwu asked. It's the mysterious Tower, Qinshue. Hua Qinshue rolled her eyes. If it were that easy to get, it would have been snatched away long ago. Why would I wait for you? Yang Hongwu was the divine tool. Qinshue Dragon Immortal. Lu Qinshue Yu. Immortal Tower, Mysterious Immortal. Xiao Qinshue Lu__Lu_S. It's just a small gain. As long as you can get the mysterious Tower to recognize you as its owner, everything will still be yours. Hua Qinshue said, This kid is really a miser. Spiritual chi stones were nothing in his eyes. The strongest person who died here was only in the Purple Mansion realm. What good things could there be? The best thing was only an earth tool. In the ancient domain, earth tools were the most common. Even heaven tools were not rare. Wait. Let me ask you first. What other dangers are there? Were the spirits being sucked to? The situation was very dangerous. All the spirits suddenly disappeared. Plus, Hua Qinshue was so scared just now. Obviously, the situation inside was not that simple. Hua Qinshue was a person who came down with the Ninth Heaven Mysterious Tower. That meant that she had lived for more than 3,000 years. How could she not see Yang Hongwu's worry? The spirits were sucked into the tower. However, some of the lower-level spirits will be released again. The spirits above level 3 and level 4 will be turned into energy for the mysterious Tower. This kind of situation happens once every 1,000 years. So, every 1,000 years, today, is the best time to enter the Ninth Heaven Mysterious Tower. Your body is different. You can absorb the spirit's energy to break through. What kind of body do you have? Hua Qinshue asked. 9 dragons, saint body. 9 dragons, saint body? You're not joking? Is it really the 9 dragons, saint body? Hua Qinshue was stunned. She looked at Yang Hongwu and said, Of course. Now that you have become my battle spirit, there is no need to hide it. Yang Hongwu smiled and said, No wonder I felt that your body contained a majestic power. This majestic power contains the aura of the divine dragon. The divinity in your soul is also related to the divine dragon. The 9 dragon saint body is the most powerful body in the world. However, before it matures, you must not expose it. Otherwise, you will be hunted down endlessly. Hua Qinshue calmed down and warned him. Yang Hongwu nodded. Of course, he knew that the 9 dragon saint body was so famous. It was probably caused by the guy called the demonic dragon. She cursed in her heart. That bastard is really wicked. Why did he provoke so many people and make me unlucky? Just because I have the 9 dragons' saintly body, I have offended so many people for no reason. Fortunately, all of this has not been exposed. I have to find a way as soon as possible to completely conceal the saintly body. Be careful. There is a 9-frost centipede in front. It is a level 4 savage beast. It is very powerful. Don't get entangled with it. Otherwise, you will not be its opponent. Hua Qinxue reminded him. No way. There is a level 4 savage beast here. This is the mysterious Yin Cave. We are so far away, but there is not a single savage beast here. Yang Hongwu said, savage beasts only existed outside the mysterious Yin Cave. Inside the mysterious Yin Cave, there were only Yin spirits. Now, Hua Qinxue told him that there was a level 4 savage beast in the mysterious Yin Cave. This was a huge trap. The 9-frost centipede, a level 4 savage beast, was not a joke. A level 4 savage beast strength was equivalent to an expert of the true spirit realm. What was even more troublesome was that the 9-frost centipede was extremely poisonous. If an expert of the Purple Mansion realm was infected by the 9-frost centipede's poison, he would die without a doubt. What are you afraid of? It is just a centipede. The beast is still sleeping. As long as you don't disturb it, it will be fine. After you get the 9th heaven mysterious Yin Tower, this little centipede can be a good fighter for you. Hua Qinxue said. The 9-frost centipede was just an ordinary poisonous insect in the ancient domain. However, it was different in the ancient desolate continent. The spiritual qi in the ancient desolate continent was thin, and the strength of the warriors was not high. Experts of the Purple Mansion realm were already overlords. The strongest experts were the deans of the 4 great academies, who were probably at the primordial spirit realm. You said it so easily. If you are targeted by the 9-frost centipede, you will not be able to escape. It is a level 4 savage beast, which is equivalent to an existence of the true spirit realm. My strength can at most contend with an expert of the Gangqi realm. Facing an expert of the true spirit realm, even if I fully activate my 9-dragon saint body, it will be useless. Yang Hongwu said snappily. Chapter 31. Chapter 31 Ninefold Centipede. Hua Qinshue's words were indeed correct. They had already signed a soul contract. He was the master and she was the servant. If he died, she would die with him. All right, but I still hope that the centipede doesn't wake up. The less trouble, the better. Even though Hua Qinxue said that she was confident in dealing with the 9-chill centipede, Yang Hongwu was still a little worried. As they proceeded forward, they saw a centipede in front of them. The centipede was white and translucent like jade. It was about 6 feet long, and as it lay there, it looked like a jade statue. A cold aura emanated from its body. Yang Hongwu held his breath and carefully moved forward. It's over. After walking more than 10 feet away from the 9-chill centipede, Yang Hongwu heaved a sigh of relief, and beads of sweat appeared on his forehead. Fortunately, he didn't wake up. After relaxing, Yang Hongwu sped up, but he didn't expect that when he moved his feet, he only heard a cracking sound. Not good. He actually stepped on an ancient sword. The ancient sword was already covered in rust. After being stepped on, it broke apart, and the crisp sound spread far and wide. Let's go quickly, Hua Qinxue shouted. Without any hesitation, Yang Hongwu sped up and ran forward quickly. Whooshing sounds came from behind him. The 9-frost centipede had awakened. The centipede's speed was astonishing, and it was accompanied by a terrifying cold wind. Hurry up, hurry up. Once we enter the pagoda, we won't have to worry anymore. It's already very fast. Yang Hongwu pushed his speed to the limit, wishing he could grow 2 more legs. D*a minute. How can this beast be so fast? If I had known earlier, I would have asked while wooing for a body movement technique. Yang Hongwu was very regretful. If he had cultivated a decent movement technique, he would not be in such a sorry state. Didn't you say you have a way to deal with this beast? Why are you still running? Yang Hongwu said as he ran. Can't you just kill this beast? What do you know? Although I can kill this beast, I have to pay a great price. So, unless it's a last resort, I can't use it unless my life is in danger, Hua Qinxue said. Hua Qinxue said. She was depressed in her heart. Not only had she become Yang Hongwu's fighting spirit, but she had also been chased by a mere level 4 savage beast and had to flee. This feeling was really sullen. I know you're not reliable. Be careful. On your right, dodge. Hua Qinshue shouted. Hey! The... Hey! Venom. This was the venom of the 9 frost centipede. It was extremely terrifying. Yang Hongwu was frightened. This venom was too powerful. If it fell on his body, his bones would be gone. Although the 9-dragon saint body was very strong, it couldn't be harder than this stone wall. This is just an ordinary venom. The real venom of the 9 frost centipede is much stronger than this. Its life venom is the coldest poison. Even if you're in the true spirit realm, you'll be frozen in an instant. Then, you'll turn into water and dissipate in the world. Hua Qinshue said, so, don't be stained by the venom. Although your 9-dragon saint body is strong, it hasn't been cultivated to the point where you can't be poisoned. I know. Yang Hongwu was sprinting madly, dodging the 9 frost centipede's venom. In just a few dozen breaths, he was already feeling powerless. When he burst out with all his might, his speed had already reached the pinnacle. However, his consumption of energy was also fast. His current speed was definitely much faster than the leopard's. Even with Yang Hongwu's vigorous true energy, it was still difficult for him to keep up. Do you have any ideas? This bastard speed is too fast. I'm also consuming a lot of my Jinqi here. Battle body, activate your 9 dragons, same body. Hua Qinshue said. Okay. Although he knew that activating the 9 dragons saint body might cause trouble, and if he was discovered, he would be in big trouble. However, there was nothing he could do about it. If he couldn't escape the 9 frost centipede's pursuit, he would lose his life. Everything was meaningless, and the most important thing was to escape this calamity and preserve his life. 9 dragons saint body, activate! Yang Hongwu hollered out. His entire body was shrouded in a 9-colored radiance. One after another, illusory figures of divine dragons circled around him, roaring and roaring. That unparalleled might gave the 9 frost centipede a shock. Its speed slowed down. Quick, leave quickly. You're too weak. The pressure of the 9 dragons saint body can only suppress that bastard for a while. Hua Qinshue shouted. Yang Hongwu continued to move forward. Along the way, he encountered some level 2 and level 3 savage beasts. Of course, there were also some Een spirits. These Een spirits had already been released. These Een spirits gave Yang Hongwu a chance to catch his breath. As he ran, he absorbed a lot of Een spirits' energy and recovered a lot. We're here. It's just ahead. Hua Qinshue's voice revealed her surprise. Yang Hongwu looked over and saw a stone room in front of him. In the stone room, there was a stone table. On the stone table, there was a small pagoda. The small pagoda was not big. It was as wide as a palm and had a total of 9 floors. The small pagoda was silver white and looked very delicate. There were many mysterious runes on it. They were very detailed. If one didn't look carefully, they wouldn't be able to see them. After entering the stone room, the 9 frost centipede also caught up. However, the centipede was blocked by an invisible wall. Is there only one level 4 savage beast, the 9 frost centipede? Sitting in the stone room, Yang Hongwu calmed himself down and asked, aren't there other level 2 and level 3 savage beasts? Hua Qinshue said, as for those stronger than that, it is impossible for them to exist. Under the suppression of the mysterious Een Tower, savage beasts of level 5 and above, as well as evil spirits, cannot exist here. They were either sucked into the mysterious Een Tower or escaped. I see. In that case, it wasn't strange. There is only one level 4 savage beast, the 9 frost centipede. This 9 frost centipede probably regarded the entire mysterious Een cave as its territory. If other level 4 savage beasts came in, they would definitely be chased out. Level 5 savage beasts couldn't stay here. Of course, the 9 frost centipede was the overlord of the mysterious Een cave. Of course, the Een spirits were excluded. Now, how do I take this mysterious Een Tower? Do I have to drip my blood on it to make it recognize me as its owner? Sizing up the small tower, Yang Hongwu smacked his lips. This was a fairy weapon, a top-grade fairy weapon, the 9th heaven mysterious Een Tower. Just by looking at it, he could feel that it was different. It was far from being comparable to those Xian weapons and earth weapons. The Golden Dragon Dynasty was a small place. Xian weapons were rare here. Most of them were yellow weapons. Only the three martial kings of the true spirit realm and the royal family had earth weapons. However, there was a fairy weapon here, and it was so easy to obtain. How could Yang Hongwu not be excited? In Yang Hongwu's memory, all fairy weapons and magic weapons were bound by blood. At least, that was what the novels, movies, and TV shows on Earth had said. Chapter 32. People from the ancient region Yang Hongwu slowly walked towards the stone table. He reached out his hand and touched the mysterious Yin Tower. Then, something miraculous happened. The tower emitted a white light and covered Yang Hongwu. It automatically recognized its owner. Hua Qinxue was indescribably shocked. She did not expect the mysterious Yin Tower to automatically recognize a master. This was a very rare occurrence. However, when she thought of Yang Hongwu's identity and physique, she understood. A reincarnated god was already the most outstanding cultivator that she knew of. If he did not have the qualifications to become the master of the mysterious Yin Tower, then it would be impossible to find another suitable master. A quarter of an hour later, Yang Hongwu slowly opened his eyes. With a wave of his hand, the silver-white pagoda turned into a white light and disappeared into his palm. The mountain is going to collapse. We have to leave quickly. The small tower that he had already collected was the real mysterious Yin Tower. This mountain was supported by the mysterious Yin Tower. Without the tower's support, the mysterious Yin Mountain and the mysterious Yin Cave would collapse. It's the 9 Frost Centipede. You can use the mysterious Yin Tower to collect it. Hua Qinxue said. Yang Hongwu nodded. He waved his hand, and the mysterious Yin Tower appeared. It shot out a beam of light and covered the 9 Frost Centipede. The centipede struggled for a while before it was finally absorbed into the tower. What a terrifying consumption. Yang Hongwu felt weak. Collecting the 9 Frost Centipede had consumed almost all of the true qi in his dantian. Also, it had consumed a lot of mental energy. Although the mysterious Yin Tower was powerful, it consumed a lot of mental energy. His strength was not enough to use it. He would only use it when he had no other choice. The 9 Heavens mysterious Yin Tower was a supreme-grade immortal artifact that contained 9 levels of space. Now, he could only enter the first level. In the first level, there were only some low-level savage beasts. Of course, there are also some Yin spirits. The strongest of them was only at level 3. Those Yin spirits could also be released. This was a huge killing weapon. When facing an enemy, especially in a group battle, if these Yin spirits were released, then TSK, even true spirit realm experts would have to avoid them. As for level 4 spirits, they would probably only be found on the 2nd floor. On the 1st floor of the mysterious Yin Tower, other than spirits and savage beasts, there were also some other herbs. It could be said that the mysterious Yin Tower was like a small world of its own. There was a lot of spirit chi inside, and cultivating for a day inside was equivalent to cultivating for a few days outside. However, this was not what made Yang Hongwu the happiest. What made him the happiest was that with this mysterious Yin Tower, he would no longer have to worry about using up too much of his pure Yin Jin Qi. As soon as they left the profound Yin Cave and descended the mountain, they felt the ground shake. Rumble. With a series of loud noises, the mountain collapsed in an instant. Smoke and dust flew everywhere, creating a spectacular scene. The profound Yin Mountain collapsed. Seeing this scene, Hua Wuing was dumbfounded. The profound Yin Mountain had been standing here for thousands of years. It was hard to believe that it had collapsed. If Hua Wuing did not see it with his own eyes, he would not have believed it either. Not good. Yang Hongwu is still inside. Hua Wuing recovered from a shock. Only then did he remember that Yang Hongwu was still inside. Cough, cough, damn it, I was almost buried alive. Yang Hongwu jumped out in a sorry state. He patted the dust off his body. If it were not for the 9 Frost Centipede, he would not have wasted so much time and would not have been buried alive. The 9 Frost Centipede's strength was shocking. It could definitely fight against a true spirit realm expert. With that thing, he would not have to worry about a true spirit realm expert attacking him. It was definitely worth the risk for such a trump card. You're fine. That's great. I thought you died in there. Seeing Yang Hongwu's figure, Hua Wuying breathed a sigh of relief. When she realized that Yang Hongwu's cultivation had increased so quickly, her eyes widened. Your cultivation has reached the peak of the True Qi Realm level 10. This is unbelievable. Did you have some kind of fortuitous encounter in the Profound Yin Cave? What does the collapse of the Profound Yin Mountain have to do with you? Let's talk about this when we get back. Yang Hongwu did not refute. There were some things that he needed to tell her. However, he could not tell her about the Ninth Heaven Profound Yin Tower. That was a supreme grade immortal item. Who knew if Hua Wuying would attack him for it? Even if he had the Ninth Heaven Profound Yin Tower, he was not afraid of her. However, it would not be good if they had a falling out. After all, she was his benefactor. Quickly, leave this place. The Ninth Heaven Profound Yin Tower has been taken away, and the Profound Yin Mountain has collapsed. The explosion of energy has been discovered by the people of the ancient domain. The experts of the ancient domain have not given up on searching for the Ninth Heaven Profound Yin Tower. Now that the Profound Yin Mountain has collapsed, the aura of the Ninth Heaven Profound Yin Tower has been detected by the experts of the ancient domain. They will immediately send people here to search for it. If we are discovered, we will be in big trouble. Hua Qianqua's voice resounded in Yang Hongwu's mind. No way they could detect this? This is the ancient desolate continent. Didn't you say that the ancient domain is a higher level space? How can they detect the commotion here? Yang Hongwu was shocked. What do you think? The strength of the ancient domain is not something that you can imagine. Once you reach that level, with the help of an immortal item, your strength will reach an unimaginable level. Moreover, the Ninth Heaven Profound Yin Tower is their main target. They are very familiar with the aura of the Ninth Heaven Profound Yin Tower. Once it appears, how can I not sense it? Hua Qianqua smiled bitterly. Therefore, you cannot use the Ninth Heaven Profound Yin Tower casually in the future. Otherwise, you might expose the existence of the Ninth Heaven Profound Yin Tower. This can't be right. This was way too unpleasant. He had such a powerful treasure and great strength, but he had to hide it and let it be taken care of by others. Furthermore, he couldn't use it at all. This was way too sullen. Wait until your strength increases and you reach the Violet Palace realm. Then, you won't have so many worries. For now, it's better to keep a low profile. Hua Qianqua said, if I'm not wrong, the major powers of the Ninth Heaven Ancient Domain will definitely send people here. Perhaps they will ask their forces in the ancient desolate continent to find out about the Ninth Heaven Profound Yin Tower. What should I do? The commotion just now was too big. Moreover, the Ninth Heaven Profound Yin Mountain is very famous in the Golden Dragon Dynasty and the surrounding countries. Now that the Ninth Heaven Profound Yin Mountain has collapsed, it's a big deal. This place has already been exposed. Soon, the lackeys of the ancient domain will know about it. The situation was out of his expectations. He did not expect that obtaining the Ninth Heaven Profound Yin Tower would cause such a big mess. You don't have to worry too much. Hua Qianqua looked at his worried face and comforted him. As long as you don't use the Ninth Heaven Profound Yin Tower in public, ordinary people will not know about it. Unless when you use the Ninth Heaven Profound Yin Tower, those old guys from the ancient domain will personally come down and use their immortal items to search the entire continent. Then, they will discover it. However, those old guys will not come down so easily. You don't have to worry about this. That's good. Yang Hongwu was relieved. He did not want to be targeted by so many people. Once he was targeted, he would have a hide everywhere. Above the Ninth Heaven Ancient Domain, in an ancient palace, an old man suddenly opened his eyes. The aura of the Ninth Heaven Profound Yin Tower has appeared. It's in the lower world. Investigate. Send people to investigate. This time, we must get the Ninth Heaven Profound Yin Tower. In a cave deep in the mountains of the Eighth Heaven Ancient Domain, a man with a face full of sideburns was pleasantly surprised. That thing has finally appeared again. It's mine. I'll kill whoever dares to snatch it. Chapter 33. Hua Wuying's background Golden Dragon City. King Tianjiao's residence. Yang Tianjiao was furious. What's the use of having you here? It's been so long, and there's still no news. Yang Wei and the rest lowered their heads. They were the commanders of the Yang clan, and were in charge of the guards of the king Tianjiao's residence. Yang Wei was the commander, and now that Yang Hongwu had disappeared for more than a month, there was no news at all. Your Highness, I think that the disappearance of the third prince has something to do with the White Dragon King and the royal family. Yang Wei whispered, It's very likely that he's hidden in the royal palace. Now that we've searched the entire Golden Dragon City and even sent out tracking mice, we still haven't found the third prince. There's only one possibility, and that's the royal family. Only the royal family can hide the third prince silently. The royal family? Yang Tianjiao's eyes flashed coldly. When I break through to the Purple Mansion realm, the Golden Dragon dynasty will be mine. You guys haven't found Yang Hongwu, but who's the Golden Dragon war body? Have you found out who it is? It wasn't important that they hadn't found Yang Hongwu. Yang Hongwu's war body had been destroyed, and he was a piece of trash. The most important thing now was to find the person with the Golden Dragon war body. As long as he could get the Golden Dragon war body, it would be easy to break through. Your Highness, we've found out. That person is Hua Wuying's last disciple, and his name is Hua Wuk. However, we haven't found any traces of him, and he should be hidden by Hua Wuk. Yang Wei said, Hua Wuying, Hua Wuk. Yang Tianjiao murmured, This Hua Wuying is not simple. Hua Wuk has been hiding for so many years, and he's been preparing for this Battle of the Dragon Lake for so many years. The purple dragon gold has matured, and it won't be easy to obtain it to break through to the Purple Mansion realm. However, Hua Wuk is better. Hua Wuke, your strength has actually reached the peak of the Zhenqi realm. How is this possible? In such a short period of time, did Master feed you some kind of elixir? After Yang Hongwu and Hua Wuying returned to the Flower Moon Mansion, the little girl, Lu Kursin, suddenly opened her eyes wide in disbelief. How long had it been? Not even 10 days had passed, yet his cultivation had increased by leaps and bounds. He was now at the peak of the 10th stage of the true energy realm. Master, how can you do this? I want it too. I want it too. The little girl shook Hua Wuying's arm. Hua Wuying said helplessly, There's no such thing as a miracle pill. It's his own effort, and it's also related to his physique. Even if he had a 5th grade pill, it's impossible for him to reach the peak of the 10th level of the true energy realm in such a short time. That's true. Lu Kursin nodded. After thinking about it, she knew that it was the truth. It was very difficult to improve so quickly in such a short period of time. Even if he had a pill, he would need time to absorb it. The peak of the 10th level of the true energy realm. He hasn't reached the earth energy realm yet. This Battle of the Dragon Lake is full of crouching tigers and hidden dragons. It won't be easy to get first place. Lin Ryu said. Lin Rushuang and Hua Qinyan nodded. On the other hand, Zhao Mushue said he's still far from it. That day, he was beaten by Huyin Yang to the point that he couldn't even fight back. It's said that Huyin Yang's strength is about to break through to the true spirit realm. He already has 1 foot in the door of the true spirit realm. He has almost no chance of winning. Okay, don't talk nonsense here. You have to have confidence in Wuk. Hua Wuying, on the other hand, was very confident in Yang Hongwu. Although he was only at the peak of the true energy realm, as a true spirit realm expert who was about to reach the peak, how could she not see that Yang Hongwu had already reached the limit of the true energy realm? There were already signs of a breakthrough, and it wouldn't take long for him to break through to the aura realm. Once he broke through to the aura realm, his strength would take another leap. When he was in the middle stage of the true energy realm, he could compete with an expert in the earth energy realm. Once he reached the earth energy realm, it was possible for him to deal with an expert in the late stage of the earth energy realm, or even the peak of the earth energy realm. If he combined it with the 9-dragon saint body, he would be invincible in the earth energy realm. You all have to cultivate well. This time, we will also participate in the Battle of the Dragon Lake. If we can't even pass the first round, it will be embarrassing. Master, you're underestimating us. Although we're still a bit weaker than senior brother Huawuk, passing the first round is definitely not a problem, Lu Kurson said. Yang Hongwu smiled and didn't say anything. The first round was neither difficult nor easy. It was just a threshold, but many people would be eliminated. 90% of the martial artists couldn't even pass the first round, and only a few could enter the Dragon's Fury secret realm. In the previous Battle of the Dragon Lake, there were only a dozen martial artists who could enter the Dragon's Fury secret realm. This time, it would be livelier than before, and the quality would be higher. After all, the hidden families had sent their disciples, and there would probably be many more who could pass the first round. If it was in the past, you all could pass the first round and enter the secret realm. But it's different this time. This time, the Battle of the Dragon Lake will be stricter. I'm afraid that even those who have reached the true energy realm may not be able to pass the first round, Hua Wuying said. Only those who have reached the Earth energy realm can safely enter the second round. Master, are you joking? In the entire Golden Dragon dynasty, there aren't many who have reached the Earth energy realm. Not to mention the younger generation, there aren't many who have reached the Earth energy realm, Lin Ruyu exclaimed. There are many things you don't know. The Golden Dragon dynasty isn't that simple, Hua Wuying explained. These few disciples had always been arrogant. They were too proud and arrogant. If this continued, they would definitely suffer in the future. This Battle of the Dragon Lake could teach them a lesson. Master, Hua Qinshue's voice rang out after entering his courtyard. What's wrong? Didn't I tell you not to call me master? Call me young master. Yang Hongwu thought for a while. Hua Qinshu hadn't spoken since returning from the mysterious Yin Mountain. Yang Hongwu thought that she had disappeared. Why did you only speak now? I thought you disappeared. I just thought of something, Hua Qinshu said. Hua Qinshu, you look very similar to Hua Wuying. Is there a relationship between the two of you? Yang Hongwu was quite concerned about this. If the two of them stood side by side, people would definitely think that they were sisters. Moreover, both of them had the surname Hua. Yang Hongwu didn't believe that there was no relationship between them. Hua Wuying should have the bloodline of the Hua family. Perhaps she's the descendant of my second uncle. Hua Qinshu pondered for a while and said, Back then, my second uncle and a woman from the Hua family's enemy fell in love and eloped. If I'm not wrong, Hua Wuying is my second uncle's descendant. Do you want to meet her? Her physique isn't ordinary either. She has twin battle bodies, the Saint Lotus Moon battle body and the Blood Lotus Moon battle body. Yang Hongwu said. He had seen the battle between Hua Wuying and Yang Hongwu. Naturally, he had seen the moon and the Saint Lotus clearly. Chapter 34. Chapter 34, The Gathering of Geniuses. Do you plan to acknowledge her? Yang Hongwu asked. It's too early now. Hua Qinshu shook her head and said, It's not time yet. Let's wait until the time is right. Up to you. Yang Hongwu didn't care about it. Anyway, it was their family business. It had nothing to do with him. Time flew, and a few days passed in the blink of an eye. On this day, the entire Golden Dragon City was bustling with activity. The Grand Martial Arts practice field of the Golden Dragon Dynasty was already packed with people. The first stage of the Battle of the Dragon Pool will be held here. This was a grand event that happened once every 10 years, and this year's Battle of the Dragon Pool was even more lively than before. Countless geniuses had gathered here. The people on the VIP platform were all people with extremely high status. Among them were the Emperor of the Golden Dragon Dynasty, the 3 martial kings of the Golden Dragon Dynasty, and 2 special people, a man and a woman. Their status was even higher than the Emperor of the Golden Dragon Dynasty. They were the ones who had come from the Tianlong sect to select disciples. The 2 of them are very strong. They are both at the Purple Mansion realm. One of them is at the 1st level of the Purple Mansion realm, while the other is at the 7th level of the Purple Mansion realm. Hua Qinshu said. Purple Mansion realm? Huh? Not a single bit of aura leaked out. It's as if he's just an ordinary person. However, upon closer inspection, his entire body seems to be surrounded by a purple aura. It's hazy and hard to see clearly, Yang Hongwu said. That's because your strength is too weak. If you can reach the true spirit realm, it wouldn't be like this. Hua Qinshu said, Of course, you can see the purple chi on their bodies, which is much stronger than normal true chi realm warriors. Only true chi realm warriors in the late stage can see this. Those people from the hidden families are also hiding among them. When Yang Hongwu saw Huyin Yong in a distant corner, a cold light flashed in his eyes. Unconsciously, he released his killing intent. Huyin Yong was Yang Hongwu's humiliation. Huyin Yong was being trampled under his feet, unable to fight back. This time, he must kill Huyin Yong in the Dragon's Fury secret territory. If he didn't kill Huyin Yong, he wouldn't be able to clear his mind. In the future, he might cause inner demons, which was definitely not a good thing. Yang Hongwu had already made up his mind. He would kill Huyin Yong even if he had to expose the 9-dragon saint body. Therefore, Huyin Yong must die. Huyin Yong also felt Yang Hongwu's presence. He coldly snorted, and his eyes flashed with contempt. This made Yang Hongwu very unhappy. Huyin Yong didn't put him in his eyes at all. In his eyes, Huyin Yong was like an insignificant ant that could be easily killed. Not far away, there was another person who hated Yang Hongwu. His eyes were filled with hatred towards Yang Hongwu. It was the little white dragon, Long Yu. After being defeated by Yang Hongwu in front of the Flower Moon Mansion, he was not willing to accept it. Therefore, he held a great grudge against Yang Hongwu. His killing intent was not concealed at all. Hua Wu Kei, you better hope that you don't meet me. Otherwise, it will be your death. Long Yu said coldly, you should worry about yourself. Don't be eliminated if you can't even pass the first round. Yang Hongwu said faintly. He didn't put Long Yu in his eyes. Although Long Yu's strength had increased significantly after that battle, and his strength had reached the 2nd level of the Earth Energy Realm, he couldn't be that strong. Other than Huyin Yong, Yang Hongwu was most concerned about, there were also a few people from the secluded families. Chun Xiaohu, who was defeated by Yang Hongwu, was nothing to be afraid of. There was also Su Yueshi, the secluded family's disciple who had the highest chance of winning the competition. This person looked very ordinary. He wasn't tall and was slightly thin. However, his eyes were filled with vigor, and his aura was restrained. There was an ancient sword hanging on his waist, and his right hand was placed on the sword's hilt. A sword expert. Yang Hongwu could feel that this guy was definitely a sword expert. That little guy's strength is not weaker than Huyin Yong. Hua Qinxue whispered. Moreover, he's a sword expert. He's very difficult to deal with. His battle body is the golden sword body, which is a very good battle body. In the ancient domain, he can be considered as a genius. He also cultivated a good sword technique, which can allow him to kill opponents who are stronger than him. No wonder I felt a surging sword intent from his body. Yang Hongwu narrowed his eyes, and his battle intent also rose. Sure enough, there were many strong experts. It's not sword intent, it's just sword chi. Hua Qinxue said, don't confuse sword chi with sword intent. Sword intent is not something that people of your level can comprehend. Those who can truly comprehend sword intent are true geniuses, peerless geniuses. Even in the ancient domain, there are only a few of them. What's the difference between sword chi and sword intent? Yang Hongwu heard her and asked. Sword chi is just chi. When true chi is released through the sword, it can be called sword chi. Sword intent is different. It's a kind of will. It's the comprehension of the sword. It's a kind of method to use mental power. Of course, this is just a saying. In fact, sword intent can only be understood and not explained. You'll understand once you comprehend it. How can I comprehend sword intent? Yang Hongwu asked again. Since that's the case, sword intent should be very powerful. If he could comprehend sword intent, his battle strength would increase by a lot. You're not strong enough now. Wait until you reach the Violet Palace realm, then you can think about sword intent. Hua Qinxue said unhappily. You can't even stand properly, and you still want to run? The road has to be taken step by step, and the rice has to be eaten bite by bite. I know. Although he said so, in his heart, he was thinking about how to comprehend sword intent. There's something wrong with that guy. Hua Qinxue pointed at Yang Hongtian and said, you have to be careful when you meet him. Yang Hongtian, could it be that you're mistaken? Yang Hongwu saw that the person Hua Qinxue was pointing at was his chi brother, Yang Hongtian. He was a little surprised. Yang Hongtian's strength was only at the first level of the aura realm. It was obvious that he forcefully increased his strength. His cultivation was not stable yet, and his true chi was somewhat superficial. Why should he be worried about him? Do you think that his true chi is superficial and that his cultivation is unstable? Hua Qinxue asked. Yes. Yang Hongwu nodded. He was once my big brother. His strength was originally only at the true chi realm, which was far from the aura realm. Under normal circumstances, he might not be able to enter the aura realm even if he was given another 5 years. That's just an act. In fact, his cultivation has already reached the peak of the aura realm level 10. He's only one step away from the true spirit realm. Hua Qinxue shook her head and said, "If we really fight, I'm afraid that among the younger generation, no one is his opponent." How is that possible? Yang Hongwu could not believe it. These words were too shocking. The peak of the aura realm? Could it be that his former big brother had been hiding his strength all this time? If that was the case, then his schemes were too deep, too terrifying. After so many years of hiding, even the White Dragon King and Hua Wuying did not find out. Perhaps even his father, Yang Tianjiao, did not find out. Or perhaps Yang Tianjiao was just covering for him? He took a deep breath. No matter what, it was not important. What was important was that he had to defeat all his opponents and win the first place in the Battle of Dragon Lake. Whoever dared to stop him, he would kill them all. Chapter 35. Shock. Nothing is impossible. The facts are right in front of you. If you fight him head-on, even if you activate your 9-dragon saint body, you may not be his opponent. I can feel the aura of a true spirit realm expert on him. Hua Qinxue said, unless you reach the true spirit realm, you won't be a match for him. Of course, you have other options, which is to use the 9th heaven mysterious Tower. However, I don't recommend you to do that. Passive. If that was really the case, then it would be too passive. What was a genius? Yang Hongwu had always thought that he was the most outstanding genius in the Golden Dragon Dynasty. He had never imagined that his big brother would be so good at concealing himself. There's always a way out. So what if he's at the true spirit realm? Don't I still have the 9-chill centipede? If I can't beat him, I can just release the 9-chill centipede. It was only the true spirit realm, not the Purple Palace realm. I'm just reminding you that I don't want you to fail miserably. Hua Qinxue said, don't expect me to help you too much, and I don't want you to summon the 9 Frost Centipede. Summoning the 9 Frost Centipede will also require the 9 Heaven Mysterious Tower. If you don't want to expose yourself, don't use it. I will defeat him with my own strength. Yang Hongwu clenched his fists. For his own safety, he had to obtain the Purple Dragon Gold. He had to defeat Yang Hongtian. He couldn't use the 9 Frost Centipede and the 9th Heaven Mysterious Tower. But he still had the invincible Battle Saber, the invincible Blade Skill, and his heart. The Emperor of the Golden Dragon Dynasty stood in front of the stage, looked at the crowd, and said loudly, "Today is the Battle of the Dragon Lake, which is held once every 10 years. I have a piece of exciting news for everyone. Those who perform well in the Battle of the Dragon Lake will become disciples of the Sky Dragon sect. Everyone knows that the Sky Dragon sect is a holy place for cultivation. It is your honor to become a disciple of the Sky Dragon sect. In the Sky Dragon sect, you can obtain profound cultivation techniques and countless resources. You can break through to the true spirit realm, Purple Palace realm, or even higher. However, you have to be outstanding enough. The two people sitting next to me are Master Fangs Han and Master Duan Qian from the Heavenly Dragon sect. Let's have a chat." The Emperor of the Golden Dragon Dynasty retreated to the back and sat down. The one who stood out was the woman called Duan Qian. Her cultivation was at the peak of the 10th level of the Violet Mansion realm. She wore a black veil, but her figure was graceful, making her seem extremely mysterious and alluring. There are 7 great sects and 4 great holy lands in the ancient Desolation continent. Our Sky Dragon sect is one of the 7 great sects in the ancient Desolation continent. However, we are very strict when it comes to recruiting disciples. We only want geniuses, true geniuses. If you want to join the Sky Dragon sect and become a disciple of the Sky Dragon sect, it will depend on your own performance. The champion of a Dragon Lake battle will directly enter the Sky Dragon sect. Duan Xian continued. In addition, the champion of the Battle of the Dragon Lake will receive a true spirit pill that will help him break through to the true spirit realm. True pill? Oh my god, that's the highest grade pill among the rank 4 pills. After consuming it, one will directly break through the shackles of the Gangqi realm and reach the true spirit realm. I must be the champion. That true spirit pill is mine, and the Sky Dragon sect's disciple spot is also mine. Why don't you take a look at yourself? How can you be the champion with your strength? What a joke. The scene suddenly became noisy. Countless people were stirred up. Everyone was tempted, including those old guys who had reached the peak of the Gangqi realm a few years ago. It's a true spirit pill. That's really generous. Yang Hanwu murmured softly. It's just a true spirit pill. What's so rare about it? Hua Qianque's face was filled with disdain. True spirit pills were nothing in her eyes. Even the golden violet pill was nothing in her eyes. That's a true spirit pill. After consuming it, one will directly break through to the true spirit realm. It's the highest grade pill among the rank 4 pills. It's extremely precious. Yang Hongwu heard and said snappily, since you said that true spirit pills are not rare, then why don't you give me a few? If you want, you can refine them yourself. Hua Qianque said, in my eyes, true spirit pills are nothing. I can even refine the Golden Violet Mansion pill, let alone a true spirit pill. You're an alchemist? Yang Hongwu was extremely surprised. Alchemist? That was an alchemist. Whether it was a blacksmith or an alchemist, they were all noble existences in the ancient desolate continent. Rank 1 and Rank 2 alchemists were very noble existences. Even in the Golden Dragon Dynasty, there was only one Rank 3 alchemist. If one wanted to refine a higher grade pill, they would need to apply for it from the alchemist sect. No, but you can't. Hua Qianque said, you have a special physique. You have the potential to become an alchemist. It's still possible for you to become a Rank 4 alchemist. While the two were talking, the Emperor of the Golden Dragon Dynasty, Long Xinwu, had already started the first stage of the Battle of the Dragon Lake. It's starting. Aren't you going to enter the martial arts arena? Hua Qianque reminded. Yang Hongwu saw that all the participants of the Battle of the Dragon Lake had already entered the martial arts arena. He also jumped up and entered the arena. Around the martial arts arena, there were 8 large pillars. On the pillars, there were 8 golden dragons. Each of the dragons was lifelike, and their huge dragon heads were facing the martial arts arena. In the Golden Dragon Martial Arts Arena, there will be a huge pressure. That is the dragon aura. The dragon aura will become stronger and stronger. Those who can withstand the dragon aura for 2 hours will be able to enter the second stage, which is the Dragon Fury Secret Realm, and participate in the real battle of the Dragon Lake. After Long Xinwu finished speaking, he raised the dragon seal with his left hand and flicked his right hand. A drop of blood fell on the dragon seal. The dragon seal turned into a small golden dragon. After circling around the Golden Dragon Martial Arts Arena, the golden dragon on the pillars spat out a ray of golden light. The golden light gathered together and formed a golden shield, enveloping all the participants of the Battle of the Dragon Lake. Dragon aura is just so... To Yang Hongwu, the dragon aura did not affect him much. It was very comfortable. Your 9 dragons' sacred body can absorb the dragon energy. Hua Qianque said, it will be a great help to your cultivation. You can break through to the earth energy realm now. The dragon aura was a huge pressure to others, but to Yang Hongwu, it was a great opportunity to cultivate. The 9 dragons' sacred body was the oldest dragon body. How could it be suppressed by the dragon aura? The dragon energy was a great supplement. This is great. Yang Hongwu was overjoyed. He thought that he would only be able to absorb the dragon energy when he entered the Dragon Lake. He did not expect to be able to absorb it here. Circulating the 9 transformation yin-yang form crazily, the dragon energy was absorbed and refined bit by bit. His true qi was constantly accumulating and becoming purer. Slowly, a golden dragon's body appeared on Yang Hongwu's body. A golden dragon was faintly discernible behind Yang Hongwu's back, continuously swimming about. Golden dragon scales appeared on its body, and a dragon's head appeared on its face. Look, that's Walwuk. He's absorbing the dragon energy. This golden dragon body. That's the golden dragon body. Only the golden dragon body can absorb the dragon energy on the golden dragon sparring stage. Oh my God, he has the golden dragon body? The people below the stage were all stunned. They knew very well what the golden dragon body meant. The golden dragon body was the supreme immortal body. Back then, the founder of the golden dragon dynasty also had the golden dragon body. How many years had it been? How many years had it been since the golden dragon body appeared? Long Xinwu was pleasantly surprised, but at the same time, he was a little worried. He frowned, and no one knew what he was thinking. Chapter 36. Reactions from all sides. So he has the golden dragon war body. As soon as the golden dragon war body appeared, everyone was shocked. How can this be? How can he have the golden dragon war body? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's fake. It must be fake. Cosmic Dragon was going crazy. Although his physique was good, it was nothing compared to Golden Dragon Battle Body. There was no way he could surpass Golden Dragon Battle Body in the future. So what if he's a genius? So what if he has the Golden Dragon Battle Body? I'll kill him in the Dragon's Fury secret territory. A dead genius is nothing. Yulong's eyes flashed with hatred. A dragon's roar. He has the Golden Dragon War Body. No wonder he can suppress my bloodthirsty Demon Tiger War Body. I thought it was just the Golden Flood Dragon War Body. Chun Xiaohu looked at Yang Hongwu with a complicated expression. That day, he was almost beaten to death by Yang Hongwu. It took him a lot of effort to recover, but it was also a blessing in disguise. His cultivation had broken through to the Gangqi realm. That's good. I want to see how many trump cards you have. This time I won't lose. Your constitution is strong, but your cultivation is too weak. You're no match for me. A glint flashed across Su Yueshi's eyes. If I give him another 2 years, he might be a good opponent. This little rascal really doesn't know how to restrain himself. He likes to be in the limelight. This isn't a good thing. Hua Wuying shook his head with a wry smile. Now, he had become a public enemy. His Golden Dragon War Body was too powerful, and he was envied by many. Now that he had entered the second stage, he would definitely be targeted. However, this is also good. Once he enters the astral energy stage, his strength will increase tremendously. Unless Hu Yin-yong and the others join hands, they will not be able to threaten his life. While others were bitterly resisting the dragon's might, Yang Hongwu was frantically absorbing the dragon's power, frantically improving his own cultivation. Break! Yang Hongwu roared. The genuine qi in his body erupted like a torrent, surging violently and rushing towards the last meridian of the Gangqi realm, the last checkpoint. Boom! A muffled sound was heard. The last meridian of the Gangqi realm was completely connected by the torrent of true qi. True qi left his body and formed a protective shield around Yang Hongwu. Along with it, the pressure of the golden dragon spread out. Dragon-shaped gang energy. It's actually dragon-shaped gang energy. This Hua Wukei's future is limitless. As long as he doesn't die, reaching the Purple Mansion realm, no, breaking through to the Purple Mansion realm is just around the corner. Jealousy, naked jealousy. Everyone present was jealous. The Golden Dragon War Body was too powerful. It was even more enviable than the innate pure Yang body. Those who possessed the Golden Dragon War physique wouldn't feel any pressure when breaking through before the Violet Palace realm. As long as they had enough resources, they could break through at any time. Once his constitution was activated, his combat power would be even higher. He would be invincible among those of the same level. It wouldn't be difficult for him to challenge those of a higher level. If only I had the Golden Dragon War Body. In your dreams, countless people were envious and jealous. Some of the big families had already made up their minds to rope him in. As the emperor of the Golden Dragon Dynasty, he had many thoughts. Although he had mixed feelings, he knew that he had to control someone who possessed the Golden Dragon War Body. If he couldn't rope him in or control him, he would have to be destroyed. Flower Moon King, is your disciple engaged? Long Xinwu asked Hua Wuying, who was beside him. Hua Wuying was a martial king, a true spirit realm expert. How could he not understand Long Xinwu's intention? He wanted a rope in Yang Hanwu. However, Yang Hanwu wasn't someone who would be easily enticed by beauty. Every single one of the Flower Moon Mansion's women were outstanding beauties, but Yang Hanwu didn't do anything to them. Therefore, it wasn't easy to win Yang Hanwu over with their beauty. Although Hua Wuke is my disciple, I won't interfere with his marriage. He can decide for himself. Hua Wuying said, such a genius also needs someone to serve him. What do you think of my third daughter? Long Xinwu looked at Hua Wuying and said, Long Xinwu's third daughter was called Long Yu. She was Long Xinwu's favorite princess and the most outstanding genius of the royal family. She had a powerful supporting body, the clear spirit body. At the age of 14, she had already reached the peak of the mortal realm level 10. She was only one step away from the true spirit realm. Although this type of body wasn't as powerful as the Golden Dragon War body, it was a powerful supporting body. Those who cultivated with it would cultivate 3 times faster than those who cultivated alone. Moreover, there wouldn't be any danger of qi deviation. Hua Wuying was surprised. Long Xinwu was really generous. He was even willing to marry the third princess. Some of the officials on the viewing platform, as well as other family heads, also wanted to rope in Hua Wu Quebec. It would be great if they could marry him. However, because of Emperor Long Xinwu's face, they couldn't say anything. They were secretly thinking that after the battle at the Dragon Lake, they would go to the Flower Moon Mansion to propose marriage. Hua Wuying said, it depends on Hua Wu Quebec. If he is willing, I would be more than happy. Good. It's settled then. Hearing Hua Wuying's answer, Long Xinwu was very happy. Although his third daughter was young, she was ambitious. If she wasn't a girl, the position of Crown Prince of the Golden Dragon Dynasty would have been his. With her skills, it would be easy to take down that kid. As long as she could take Hua Wuke down, she could become the Crown Prince and the future Empress of the Golden Dragon Dynasty. Half an hour passed. Many people couldn't take it anymore and were removed from the Golden Dragon martial arts arena. To Yang Hanwu, it was very satisfying. Not only did he break through to the Earth energy realm, he also consolidated his cultivation. Now, even if he met Hu Yin Yong, he would be able to put up a fight. 2 hours passed. Less than 10% of the people were left, which was about 30 people. These people were all sweating profusely. Some of them had already reached their limits. Among these people, the weakest was at the initial stage of the true energy realm. Yang Hongwu opened his eyes. Now that his cultivation had been consolidated, he couldn't absorb any more dragon energy. Looking at the people on the martial arts arena, he was shocked. He didn't expect there to be so many true energy realm experts. In the past battles at the Dragon Lake, there were only a few true energy realm experts. At most, there were only a dozen of them. This time, there were more than 30 of them. However, these people were mainly from the 3 martial imperial mansions and the royal family. Some of them were from the big families and a few hidden families. To the martial imperial mansion, the royal family, and the hidden families, if they could cultivate Earth energy realm experts, true energy realm experts were nothing. This time, other than the little girl Lu Curson from the Flower Moon Mansion, the other 4 girls had passed the first round. What surprised Yang Hongwu the most was that Yang Hongzhu wasn't from the King's Mansion. Logically speaking, Yang Hongzhu was also qualified to participate in the first round. After the first round, it was time for the second round, which was the Dragon's Fury Secret Realm. You are about to enter the Dragon's Fury Secret Realm. This time, it will be more dangerous than before. You have to think carefully. Also, when you enter, you will be randomly teleported. You may not be together. Hua Wuying looked at the girls and said, Master, we have thought about it. We want to enter the Dragon's Fury Secret Realm. Lin Ryu and the other girls said in unison. All right. Seeing that his disciples had made up their minds, Hua Wuying said, You have to protect yourselves. The ranking is secondary. Your lives are the most important. Don't force yourself. Then, she said to Yang Hongwu, Hua Wuk, you are the only man here. You're also the strongest. I hope you can take good care of them. Don't worry. Yang Hongwu nodded. I will try my best to find them. Chapter 37. Chapter 37 The Fearsome Hyenas on the second day. Everyone arrived at the entrance of the dragon's Fury Mystery Realm. Long Xinwu looked at the crowd and said, "Everyone knows about the dragon's Fury Secret Realm. Being able to enter it is your opportunity. However, danger and opportunity coexist. If you're not careful, you may die inside. Therefore, you must consider carefully." After pausing for a moment, Long Xinwu continued, "The rules for the second stage of the Battle of the Dragon Lake are also very simple. It is the cores of the savage beasts. Whoever hunts the most cores will be first." With that, Long Xinwu opened up the dragon's Fury Secret Realm. Everyone stepped into the arch door. With a flash of white light, they were teleported into the secret realm. The spiritual energy here is so thick, as expected of the dragon's Fury Pocket Dimension. Cultivating here can advance by leaps and bounds. After entering the pocket dimension, Yang Hongwu inspected his surroundings. The spiritual energy here was rich, but it was also dangerous. There were countless savage beasts, and there were even level 4 and level 5 savage beasts. After checking that there was no danger, Yang Hongwu carefully moved forward. Huff! Huff! What was that sound? Yang Hongwu frowned. He had a bad premonition. "Be careful. There is a level 4 savage beast behind you." Hua Qinshue's voice rang in Yang Hongwu's ears. Yang Hongwu looked back and couldn't help sucking in a breath of cold air. A huge wolf-like fellow was standing in front of him. It was 5 feet tall and 10 feet long. Its head was very large, and its fangs were very long. There were still traces of flesh and blood hanging from them. Its blue eyes were staring at Yang Hongwu. "Fourth grade savage beast, this, are you kidding me?" Yang Hongwu swallowed his saliva. If it was a level 4 savage beast, it would be troublesome. He might not be its opponent. He had just entered, and he had already hit the jackpot. His luck was beyond words. This is the hyena Fong beast. It is an extremely terrifying existence among level 4 savage beasts. Its speed is astonishing, and its strength is even more terrifying. You are not its opponent. Run quickly. Seeing that Yang Hongwu was hesitating, Hua Qinshuo immediately said. Hearing this, Yang Hongwu did not hesitate at all. He turned around and ran at full speed. Seeing that its prey had escaped, the hyena Fong beast roared and quickly chased after it. Yang Hongwu's speed was very fast, and he focused on drilling into the dense forest. The hyenas were not slow, either. The trees that were in the way were knocked down by the hyenas, and a large path was created in the dense forest. After a full hour, Yang Hongwu was already out of breath. He had used up a lot of energy, but the hyena Fong beast was still in hot pursuit. What should we do, Hua Qinshuo? Can you think of a way? We can't go on like this. Yang Hongwu smiled bitterly. He had encountered a hyena Fong beast as soon as he entered the forest and was chased around like a stray dog. If it weren't for the beast's huge body and the fact that he had specifically chosen to enter the dense forest, he would have been caught long ago. There's a strong aura on the right in front. It should be a powerful savage beast. The weakest one is at least level 4. You mean you want me to lure the hyena Fong beast over there? Yang Hongwu asked when he heard that. That's right. Savage beasts have a strong sense of territory. If you break into the territory of the level 4 savage beast and cause a fight between the two, you might be able to benefit from it. Hua Qinshuo nodded and said, That's a good idea. Let's do it. Yang Hongwu sped up and ran towards the right. Not long after, he saw a monster. Its body was even bigger than the hyena Fong beast, and it looked like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Its rows of razor-like teeth were even more chilling. Roar! An earth-shattering roar was deafening. Earth-armored rock dragon. This is an earth-armored rock dragon, also a level 4 savage beast. The earth-armored rock dragon's strength is overwhelming. Its defense is amazing. Normal warriors of the true spirit realm can't even break through its defense. It's very difficult to deal with. This earth-armored rock dragon even has dragon horns. I'm afraid it's the king of the earth-armored rock dragons. It has reached the late stage of level 4 savage beast, and will probably break through to level 5 soon. After clearly seeing the monster in front of her, Hua Qinshue explained, "Your luck is really good. If you can get the blood of this earth-armored rock dragon, your body will have a great change, and your strength will have a great improvement. That's called lucky." Yang Hongwu's face was bitter. Damn it, this was called lucky. 2 level 4 savage beasts were equivalent to 2 warriors of the true spirit realm. It was hard for others to encounter one, but he had provoked 2 at once. The earth-armored rock dragon's roar didn't make Yang Hongwu retreat. Similarly, it didn't make the hyena Fong beast retreat either. There were threats in front and behind, so Yang Hongwu dodged to one side. The hyena Fong beast quickly pounced on Yang Hongwu, but the earth-armored rock dragon wouldn't let it have its way. Its huge eyes flashed with anger, and its sharp front claws quickly clawed at the hyena Fong beast. Hung! With a loud sound, the earth-armored rock dragon and the hyena Fong beast collided, and both of them took a step back. Seeing that the 2 savage beasts were facing each other, Yang Hongwu let out a sigh of relief. It would be best if both of them were injured. Then he could be the fisherman. Level 4 savage beasts, 2 level 4 cores. Once he got his hands on them, becoming the number 1 would be a piece of cake. Don't be careless, Hua Qinshue reminded. Level 4 savage beasts already have some basic intelligence. They won't fight to the death so easily, unless it's their natural enemy. If that's the case, wouldn't it be easy for me to take advantage of the situation? Yes. Think of a way to make them fight to the death. That's the right thing to do. Yang Hongwu rolled his eyes and said, "Is there anything that can make this savage beast go crazy? Like some kind of drug, smoke, or something like that?" "You're really shameless. I do know of an item that can make the earth-armored rock dragon go crazy. However, you have no way to refine it right now because you lack a medicinal herb," Hua Qinshue said. "What medicinal herb? Let's look for it. Maybe we're lucky enough to find it around here." Yang Hongwu said, "Of course. He wouldn't want to miss such an opportunity." Those were 2 level 4 savage beasts. Moreover, he was chased like a stray dog just now. That feeling made Yang Hongwu very unhappy. He must take revenge. The powder made from wild dragon grass in your blood. Once it's inhaled by the earth-armored rock dragon, it will go crazy and lose its mind. Wild dragon grass? What does it look like? Let's look around and see if we can find it. Yang Hongwu immediately said, "Generally, dragons will have wild dragon grass in places where dragons live. This earth-armored rock dragon also belongs to the category of dragons. It's also possible for low-level dragons to exist where it lives." Before Hua Qinshue finished her words, she was stunned. Not far away, there was a unique medicinal herb. It was lonely but full of vitality. Around it was a barren area without any vitality. That was the wild dragon grass. "You're really lucky. Look at that grass in front. It's the wild dragon grass you're looking for." "It's true. Damn, it seems that even God is helping me." Ha! Yang Hongwu was very happy. Wild dragon grass. With the wild dragon grass, he could refine the medicine to deal with the earth-armored rock dragon. Chapter 38. Encounter. It was easy to make this medicine. All he had to do was grind the mad dragon grass into powder and add a drop of blood. "It's done," Yang Hongwu smiled after a while. "Hua Qinshue, is this useful or not? If it's useless, I'll be in trouble." "It's definitely useful," Hua Qinshue said snappily. "If you don't believe me, then forget it." "That's not what I meant." Yang Hongwu said, "I'm just a little worried. After all, if this doesn't work, there will be a lot of trouble." At this moment, the 2 savage beasts had stopped fighting, but they were still staring at each other in a stalemate. Although the earth-armored rock dragon had the advantage because of its amazing defense, the hyena Fong beast was very fast and powerful. If they really fought to the death, one would die and the other would be seriously injured. Yang Hongwu scattered the powder, and with a slap, the powder floated toward the earth-armored rock dragon. It worked. Seeing that the earth-armored rock dragon had inhaled a lot of powder, Yang Hongwu's lips curled into a smile. Sure enough, after inhaling the powder, the earth-armored rock dragon went berserk. It suddenly became crazy and irritable. With a roar, it stomped heavily on the ground and rushed towards the hyenas. The hyena Fong beast took a step back. It was angry and furious. Facing the earth-armored rock dragon's provocation, it was furious to the extreme. With a roar, it met the attack head-on. Kaka, the effect is really good. Fight, fight, fight to the death. Yang Hongwu hit at the side and was very excited. 2 hours later, the two savage beasts were like arrows at the end of its flight. The battle was extremely fierce. One of the hyena Fong beast's eyes was crushed, and its body was covered in blood. Its fur was everywhere. The earth-armored rock dragon was also in a miserable state. It was limping, and one of its legs was torn off. It's time to reap the rewards. The two level 4 savage beasts had no fighting power. Even a true Qi realm warrior could easily deal with them. Yang Hongwu held his invincible saber tightly and walked out from the grass. I'll give you a quick death. Yang Hongwu's speed was at its maximum. His invincible saber first chopped off the hyena's head, then stabbed into the wound on the earth-armored rock dragon's neck. The earth-armored rock dragon twitched and fell to the ground dead. In the distance, the hyena Fong Beast's head was still staring at Yang Hongwu as it died with its eyes wide open. Hurry up and dig out the inner cores. Collect the two corpses as well, Hua Chinchua said. All right. Yang Hongwu nodded his head and started to work. These are all good stuff. A level 4 savage beast's entire body was a treasure. It would be a waste if you didn't keep them. Find a safe place and give you the earth-armored rock dragon's blood to refine your body. It can raise your strength to another level, Hua Chinchua said. Dragon blood tempering the body. That's right. Although the earth-armored rock dragon is only a low-level dragon, it's still a level 4 savage beast. Its blood can be used to refine your body and stimulate your 9 dragons' saintly being. Hua Chinchu nodded and said, just as he was getting lucky, he heard voices. I didn't expect us to be so lucky. Hua Wuk, hand over the item. The two people who appeared were a pair of twins. They were very tall. Yang Hongwu vaguely remembered that these two people were with Chun Xiaohu. They should be from the Chun family, a hidden family like Chun Xiaohu. The two of them looked similar to Chun Xiaohu, but they were taller. Their strength had reached the Earth energy realm, and it was very stable. They must have been in the Earth energy realm for quite some time. You are from the hidden Chun family? Yang Hongwu said. Who is Chun Xiaohu to you? Chun Xiaohu is just a piece of trash. How can he be compared to us brothers? Hua Wuk, you have just reached the Earth energy realm. You are just a piece of trash. I advise you to hand over the item, and we can spare your life. Chen Yuanxiong said arrogantly. He didn't put Yang Hongwu in his eyes at all. Big brother, why are you talking to him? Just kill him, Chen Yuanba said. You are really a toad yawning. Such big words. Yang Hongwu was really angry. These two people were so arrogant and despotic. They were even more hateful than Chan Xiao. I want to see how you are going to kill me. Blocking the road and robbing. They actually came to rob him. Yuanba, kill him. Chen Yuanxiong said. We should have done it long ago. Don't waste your breath. Chen Yuanba took a step forward and smashed towards Yang Hongwu. Yang Hongwu quickly took a step back and dodged the attack. Boom! A loud sound was heard, and a big hole was formed on the ground. Yang Hongwu's face slightly changed. If he was hit, he would probably be turned into meat paste. This guy's strength was too terrifying. He didn't even use true Qi, just relying on the strength of his body. It was so terrifying. If these two brothers joined forces, it was estimated that they would be comparable to the late stage of Orochi realm. Invincible Warblade. Invincible War Dragon. Yang Hongwu roared and jumped into the air. The invincible warblade in his hand slashed down heavily. A huge dragon roared out from the blade. Yang Hongwu's body shone with golden light, as if he was a god of war. The long blade in his hand slashed out a blade chi that turned into an invincible divine dragon and attacked Chen Yuanba. The terrifying power tore the air apart. The debris on the ground was blown away by the powerful force. Kacha! The ground couldn't withstand the powerful force and cracked. The giant dragon roared and arrived in front of Chun Yuanba in the blink of an eye. Damn it! Dominating heaven and earth. Chun Yuanba was horrified. The power of this giant dragon was too terrifying. This blade contained a majestic power. It was strong, strong to the extreme. No wonder this kid was so arrogant. He was too careless. The huge mace smashed over and turned into a roaring giant wolf, as if it was going to swallow the sky. This was Chun Yuanba's devouring war wolf. It was rumored that the devouring war wolf was the descendant of the devouring divine dog. Its strength was boundless and could even swallow heaven and earth. Pung, pung, pung. The giant wolf and dragon collided with each other, and a powerful force spread out in all directions like a huge wave, washing away the surrounding rocks and trees. It was as if a storm had struck, and it was a complete mess. Chun Yuanba was blown away by the terrifying force. He was like a dead dog as he fell heavily to the ground. Chun Yuanxiong caught his brother. His face was pale. He didn't expect his brother to be injured because he underestimated the enemy. Moreover, it was a serious injury. Hua Wuk, you dare to injure my brother? You deserve to die. Chun Yuanxiong's eyes flashed with a crazy hatred. Chun Yuanba was his younger brother, a twin brother. Their relationship was very deep, much deeper than their relationship with their biological parents. Yang Hongwu had injured his younger brother, which made him extremely angry, but he did not lose his mind. This guy's strength was extraordinary. Chun Yuanba was seriously injured because he underestimated the enemy. His strength was much stronger than the average Earth Energy Realm cultivator. Chun Yuanba's strength was only slightly weaker than his brother's. There was also the Golden Dragon War Body. The Golden Dragon War Body was extremely strong. If he activated the Golden Dragon War Body, Chun Yuanba wouldn't be a match for him. What nonsense are you talking about? You want to deal with me, but I can't fight back. What joke? So what if you're from a hidden family? Here, if you kill me, you die for nothing. Yang Hongwu's chi rose. The battle blade in his hand buzzed. His eyes flashed with a cold light. These two must die. Golden Dragon War Body, open for me. Yang Hongwu's body shone with a golden light. The shadow of a golden dragon appeared behind his back. His chi rose by a few times. Azure Dragon 9 consecutive strikes. Chapter 39. Chapter 39 Double Stars Bright Moon / Ka Ka Ka. Chun Yuanxiong reacted quickly and tried to block the attack. However, it was too late. How could he block such a powerful attack? The 9 consecutive strikes of the Azure Dragon was one of the strongest moves in the Invincible Saber technique. The 9 forces were like huge waves that surged up, layer upon layer. Chun Yuanxiong's defense was shattered, and so was his constitution. His chest caved in, and he was barely breathing. I'll kill you. You kill my big brother. When Chun Yuanba saw that his brother had been beaten to such a miserable state, he rushed towards Yang Hongwu as if he had gone mad. Humph! Yang Hongwu snorted and lifted his foot to kick Chun Yuanba away. These two brothers had underestimated their opponent too much. If they had gone all out from the start and joined forces, how could Yang Hongwu have won so easily? It was precisely because he knew that these two brothers were not weak that Yang Hongwu made the first move to gain the upper hand. Once he attacked, he used his full strength and did not hide his cultivation at all. That was why he was able to catch the two brothers off guard and easily defeat them. You guys can't even withstand a single blow. A reclusive family? That's all there is to it. Yang Hongwu threw the two of them together. Do you have any last words? Hua Wuke, you can't kill us. We are from the reclusive Qin family. If you kill us, your family and your sect will be uprooted. You will die without a burial ground. On the contrary, if you let us go, you will gain many benefits. Pills, skills, everything. The heavily injured Chun Yuanxiong woke up. He looked at Yang Hongwu with resentment in his heart, but he did not show it. Right now, protecting his own life was the most important thing. Elixirs, cultivation techniques, weapons, and equipment are not attractive to me. If I want elixirs, do you have any that can help a true spirit realm cultivator break through to the Violet Palace realm? Yang Hongwu said indifferently. If you do, I can spare your lives. Unfortunately, you don't. Even if you do, your family will not give up such a precious pill for you. You, Hua Wuke, are you determined to kill us brothers? Chun Yuanba said angrily. Your strength is only SOSO. If it wasn't for us brothers underestimating you, you wouldn't be a match at all. So long-winded. Are these all your last words? If that's the case, I'll send you on your way. Yang Hongwu raised his saber. What will it take for you to let us brothers go? Chen Yuanxiong was shocked and furious, but there was nothing he could do. His life was in Zhang Xian's hands. We can give you all the cores of the savage beasts we obtained, as well as the pills and spirit stones, as long as you let us go. That's impossible. Yang Hongwu was too lazy to beat around the bush. These things can be obtained by killing you. After saying that, Yang Hongwu slashed down, ending Chen Yuanba's life. Bastard, you really dare to make a move. The Chen family won't let you off. Even if I become a ghost, I won't let you off. Chen Yuanxiong knew that he was going to die. He glared angrily and cursed endlessly. Yang Hongwu wiped his saber and kept it. He then searched their bodies. 10 level 3 savage beast cores and level 1 20 savage beast cores. Not bad. Yang Hongwu was really surprised. They hadn't been in the Dragon's Fury secret realm for a long time, and they actually had such a bountiful harvest. He continued to check. There were some pills in the ring. The worst was a level 2 pill, and there were also 4 level 3 pills. Other than that, Yang Hongwu also found a scroll of martial technique, Dual Stars Moon Slash. It was a good martial technique. After checking it, Yang Hongwu was shocked. This martial technique was a mystic class martial technique, and it was a combination technique. If it was practiced by twins, it would be even more powerful. It was far from being as simple as 1 + 1. Chen Yuanba and Chen Yuanxiong were biological brothers. Although they hadn't reached the stage of telepathy, the Dual Stars Moon Slash had been practiced to the extreme. They were only a step away from mastering it. Once they used it, it would be very powerful. When they were in the later stage of the true energy realm, they could use this combination technique to kill people in the earth energy realm. Good guys. Luckily, they underestimated their opponents. Otherwise, it would be troublesome if the two brothers worked together. Yang Hongwu did not hesitate to put away the Dual Stars' brilliant Moon Slash. This martial skill was not very useful to him, but if he gave it to Lin Ruyu and Ru Shuang, they would be able to display great power. After keeping the items, Yang Hongwu casually dug a hole and buried the two corpses. You're lucky. If they worked together and used a combination technique, I'm afraid you wouldn't be their opponent. Hua Qianchue's voice sounded in Yang Hongwu's ears. They underestimated their opponents. So, no matter who you meet in the future, you can't underestimate them. When a lion fights a rabbit, it has to use its full strength. Hua Qianchue lectured. Yang Hongwu smiled bitterly. However, what she said was the truth. These days, there are many people who pretended to be weak. Some of the real geniuses and experts wouldn't be too arrogant. Geniuses who were too arrogant often died young. Of course, if you were strong enough and had a strong background, it would be a different story. Now, find a safe place and increase your strength. You're still too weak. Although you've reached the Earth energy realm, if you meet Yang Hongtian, you won't be his opponent. So, before that, you have to increase your cultivation as soon as possible. Yang Hongwu didn't agree. Although Yang Hongtian hid his strength well, he couldn't be that powerful. He was confident that as long as he didn't meet a true spirit realm expert, he could escape unscathed. If he used all his trump cards, even a true spirit realm expert could resist. You're right. Strength is the most important thing. However, Yang Hongwu still felt a sense of danger. It wasn't from Yang Hongtian, Hu Yin Yong, or Su Yueshi, but from the ancient domain. What do you think of this place? After half a day, Yang Hongwu finally found a suitable place. It was a cliff. On top of the cliff, there was a very hidden cave. If it wasn't for picking a medicinal herb, Yang Hongwu wouldn't have found this cave. This place is really good. It's on top of a cliff halfway up the mountain. There are trees all around. It's very safe. Hua Qianxue nodded. Before you start tempering your body, I'll help you set up a formation at the entrance of the cave. It will isolate the aura of the dragon blood and prevent the fluctuation of spiritual energy from leaking out. Formation? You know how to set up formations? Are you an array master? Yang Hongwu was more and more surprised. Setting up formations, alchemy, what didn't she know? It seemed that he had received an extraordinary battle spirit. Although he hadn't reached that level yet, he could directly use the power of a battle spirit. The current Hua Qianxue couldn't be considered a battle spirit, but she was an extraordinary teacher. She could teach him a lot of things. On the road of cultivation, she could give him a lot of pointers and help him a lot. No, I'm not an array master. It's not that easy to become a true array master. Such a simple formation can be set up in the ancient domain as long as one's strength reaches a certain level. A true array master is very powerful and amazing. A fourth-grade array master can set up a formation that can trap hundreds of true spirit realm experts. It can even trap Purple Palace realm experts. Hua Qianxue explained while setting up the formation. After a dozen breaths of time, the formation was completed. This small formation consumed more than 1,000 spiritual stones, which made Yang Hongwu's heart ache. If he hadn't obtained a lot of spiritual stones in the mysterious Yin Cave, he wouldn't have been able to afford it. Chapter 40. Dragon Blood Tempering Body. After arranging everything, Yang Hongwu jumped into the dragon blood pool. Circulate your cultivation technique to absorb the dragon blood and the essence of the medicine, Hua Qianxue instructed after entering the pool. Yang Hongwu sat cross-legged and circulated the 9 transformation yin-yang harmony art. The energy in the blood pool was absorbed into his body bit by bit, constantly tempering his body. It hurts. When the dragon blood energy entered his body, the pain was not small. Although he had experienced the dragon pearl's body tempering, the effect of the dragon blood's body tempering was not small. It was of great help to Yang Hongwu. If the dragon pearl was said to have reshaped his body, then the dragon blood was said to have opened his 9 dragons' saint body little by little. Although the earth-armored rock dragon was not a high-level dragon and only had some dragon's blood, it contained a vast amount of energy. This energy was huge for a martial artist like Yang Hongwu, who was at the first level of the aura realm. You have to endure the pain, Hua Qianxue said. Yang Hongwu clenched his teeth. When the energy of the dragon blood entered his body, it was as if blades were cutting into his body. This feeling was too painful, too unbearable. You have to persevere. Although your 9 dragon saint body is powerful, you have not fully unlocked it. As long as you unlock 10%, your strength will improve greatly, Hua Qianxue said. Yang Hongwu certainly knew. When he obtained the Dragon Pearl, it was introduced that he had only cultivated the 9 transformation yin-yang harmony art to the first level. This meant that his 9 dragon saint body had only been unlocked a little. If he wanted to fully unlock it, then he would need to cultivate the 9 transformation yin-yang harmony art to the extreme. And the upgrade of the 9 transformation yin-yang harmony art could only be achieved by dual cultivation with a pure yin immortal body. He also needed 8 pure yin immortal bodies. Where could he find them? The difficulty was not small. After an unknown amount of time, the bright red blood in the blood pool became clear again. After another half an incense stick's time, the pool was completely clear. This meant that the energy in the dragon blood had been completely absorbed and refined by Yang Hongwu. Yang Hongwu opened his eyes. I broke through the first level to the second level of the aura realm. After Yang Hongwu changed his clothes, he operated the true qi in his body. He found that the true qi in his body had become stronger and purer than before. It was getting more and more difficult for him to make a breakthrough in his cultivation. The earth-armored rock dragon's blood and so many medicinal herbs had only helped him make a small breakthrough. If it were anyone else, they would be able to break through at least 3 minor levels, or even more. How much time did I spend? Yang Hongwu asked. Don't worry, it only took a day. Hua Qianxue said, this is still not your limit. It's a pity that the bloodline of the earth-armored rock dragon is too low. The amount of dragon's blood in it is also very little. If it was a higher level dragon, such as the earth-armored mystery dragon, it could even help you break through the Gangqi realm and reach the true spirit realm. When Yang Hongwu heard this, he rolled his eyes and said, Earth Armor Profound Dragon, are you kidding me? The Earth-Armored Mystery Dragon was a legendary level 6 Savage Beast. A level 6 Savage Beast was equivalent to an expert who had surpassed the Purple Mansion realm. How could he be its opponent? A sneeze from it could kill him. It's just a level 6 Savage Beast. I have killed at least 800 level 6 savage beasts, if not 1,000. Hua Qinxue said, if I can recover my strength, not to mention a level 6 savage beast, I can even kill a level 7 savage beast. But the point is that you haven't recovered your strength. Yang Hongwu said snappily, so sister, don't brag. It's better to be realistic. There was no point in talking so much nonsense. Even if I haven't recovered, I can still deal with a level 5 savage beast. Hua Qinxue said unhappily. Go ahead and brag. You don't have to pay for it anyway. What do you mean by brag? Nothing. I mean, we should find Lin Ruyu and the others. Otherwise, it will be bad if something happens, Yang Hongwu said. It's not difficult to find them, Hua Qinxue said. I have a way. If you have a way, why didn't you say so earlier? Yang Hongwu was furious. You didn't ask, Hua Qinxue said. Well, it's my fault. Tell me quickly. How can I find them? Yang Hongwu said. If there was a way, they wouldn't have to look for them like a headless fly. It was like looking for a needle in a haystack. It was very difficult. I have a secret method called the 10,000 miles tracking technique. Hua Qinxue said, you can find them after you learn this 10,000 miles tracking technique. Then why don't you tell me quickly? Yang Hongwu was quite anxious. Concentrate. It may be a little painful. Bear with it. After Hua Qinxue finished speaking, Yang Hongwu felt a stream of information entering his mind. This bit of information was nothing compared to the inheritance of the Dragon Ball. After a dozen breaths, Yang Hongwu got the secret method of the 10,000 miles tracking technique. The 10,000 miles tracking technique really lives up to its name. After Yang Hongwu got the secret method and practiced it, he was shocked. This 10,000 miles tracking technique was probably an Earth-level cultivation technique. It wasn't easy to practice it. After a day, Yang Hongwu was only at the beginner level. However, it wasn't too difficult to find Lin Ruyu and the rest in the Dragon Fury secret realm. Yang Hongwu formed a seal with his hands. A stream of spiritual qi turned into a mouse. The mouse ran towards a direction with a swoosh. It's in this direction. Yang Hongwu ate a pill and recovered some of his cultivation. He then followed the direction of the mouse. The 10,000 miles tracking technique was very powerful, but consumed a lot of spiritual qi. Luckily, he had a lot of spiritual qi. If it was someone else, they wouldn't be able to support it. 2 hours passed. Yang Hongwu felt the aura getting closer and closer. There she is. Yang Hongwu heard the voice. It was Zhao Muxue, who he was looking for. This girl seemed to be in trouble. It was a small forest. There were traces of battle everywhere. The grass and trees were destroyed, and there was a thick smell of blood. The battle seems to be quite intense. Yang Hongwu touched his chin and increased his speed. He entered the forest and saw Zhao Muxue. Zhao Muxue was in a mess. Her opponents were 2 disciples from the White Dragon Palace. There was another person opposite her. It was the little white dragon, Long Yu. He was leaning against a tree with his arms crossed. The people from the White Dragon Palace are actually Long Yu, that bastard. Yang Hongwu's eyes flashed. This guy is digging his own grave. Zhao Muxue, just surrender. Don't struggle in vain. One of the disciples said, you can't even defeat us. It's impossible for you to escape. Dream on. I, Zhao Muxue, will not surrender even if I die. Zhao Muxue said sternly. After saying that, Zhao Muxue slashed her sword towards her own neck. She was going to commit suicide. Seeing this, Yang Hongwu shot out a stone and knocked her sword out of her hand. Girl, you don't have to kill yourself even if you can't defeat them. Yang Hongwu took out a pill and fed it to Zhao Muxue. He looked at the 3 of them. The White Dragon Palace is getting worse. The 3 of you are ganging up on a girl. How embarrassing. Hua Wu Quebec, seeing Yang Hongwu. Long Yu's eyes were burning with hatred. I thought you were eaten by a beast. I didn't expect you to still be alive. This is good. I can kill you personally and use your head to wash away the humiliation. Ha! Ha! Yang Hongwu laughed. He looked at Long Yu and said, you want to kill me for revenge? What a joke. Back then, I was only in the middle stage of the true energy realm, yet I was able to beat you until you were looking for your teeth all over the floor. Now, my cultivation is already broken through to the 2nd stage of the aura realm. What makes you think you can kill me? Hearing Yang Hongwu's words, Long Yu's eyes widened in disbelief. He shouted, "Impossible! This is impossible! How can you break through to the second stage of the Earth energy realm so quickly?" Chapter 41. Torturing Long Yu. Long Yu was furious. In the first stage, Yang Hongwu had just broken through to the Qi cultivation realm. He did not expect him to break through in such a short time after entering the Dragon's Fury secret realm. Was the Golden Dragon War body really that terrifying? So what? Today, you will die without a doubt. The Golden Dragon War body is destined to fall. Cosmic Dragon was furious. Hua Wukei's improvement was too fast. His Golden Dragon battle body was a huge threat to him. This was the best time to kill him. If he missed this opportunity, he would never be able to kill him again. Zhang Lin, Wang Hao, let's go. With the three of us working together, do you think we can't kill him? Yu Long signaled with his eyes, and the three of them rushed towards Yang Hongwu. Yang Hongwu sneered. He raised both his hands, and a lotus flower appeared on each of his hands. Trash is trash. If one is like this, then three will be the same. No matter how many there are, it is useless. Yin and Yang rotation, water flame lotus explode. The two lotuses in Yang Hongwu's hand started to grow bigger. In a few breaths' time, the two gigantic lotuses collided with each other, causing a terrifying explosion. That terrifying energy was released instantly, rushing towards Cosmic Dragon and the other two. The might of this move was extremely frightening. When Zhang Xian was still at Jinshi realm, the might of this water flame lotus was already sufficient to contend with stellar energy realm cultivators. Now that he had achieved a breakthrough and reached stellar energy realm, the might of this move had increased exponentially. Damn it! Cosmic Dragon's face changed drastically. Zhang Lin and Wang Hao, who were in the front, couldn't dodge in time and were sent flying by the powerful force of the water flame lotus. Golden Bell Protection. Cosmic Dragon shouted and took out an item. It turned into a huge ancient bell to protect him. The powerful explosive force slammed into the ancient bell, creating a deafening sound. What a great defensive treasure. I'm afraid it's a top-grade Xian weapon. Yang Hongwu's eyes flashed with greed as he looked at the huge ancient bell that protected Cosmic Dragon. This was a good item. Generally, defensive weapons and equipment were very rare. This was especially true for top-tier defensive weapons like this. They were extremely rare. Yang Hongwu was very familiar with the power of the Water Fire Lotus. Although he did not use his full strength, he still used 70% of his strength. Even a middle-stage Orochi warrior would not be able to block it. However, this ancient bell was able to block it. How could Yang Hongwu not be envious? With this ancient bell, his defense would increase by a lot. If he were to use this ancient bell together with the Water Flame Lotus to defend himself, even an Earth Energy Realm Advanced Stage cultivator might not be able to break through his defense. This meant that he would have an absolute advantage in the Earth Energy Realm. Fortunately, I have the trump card that Master left for me, the Mystic Tortoise Golden Bell. Otherwise, I would be in trouble. Cosmic Dragon heaved a sigh of relief. Yang Hongwu's strength was beyond his expectation. He thought that the three of them could defeat or even kill Yang Hongwu together. However, he did not expect that Yang Hongwu would be so powerful that he could kill Zhang Lin and Wang Hao in a single blow. Although Zhang Lin and Wang Hao had not reached the Earth Energy Realm, they were still first-class experts. However, they could not withstand a single blow from Cosmic Dragon. Do you think that I can't do anything to you if you hide in this tortoise shell? Yang Hongwu held the invincible war saber in his hand and said coldly, "Watch how I break your tortoise shell. You must be dreaming. My Mystic Tortoise Ancient Bell is a top-grade defensive Xian weapon. Even an expert of the true spirit realm would not be able to break it." Cosmic Dragon said, "As long as I have enough genuine Qi to support it, you'll not be able to break it. Unless your strength is at the peak of the true spirit realm where you have a heavenly weapon." Yang Hongwu used the invincible blade art, the most powerful Azure Dragon's 9 consecutive strikes. After using it a few times, Yang Hongwu consumed a lot of genuine Qi. However, the Mystic Tortoise Golden Bell was still as sturdy as ever. "Huh!" Cosmic Dragon laughed wildly. You will not be able to break the defense of this bell. Humph, Hua Wu Kei, you will die soon. Hiding in the tortoise shell and still being so arrogant. What little white dragon? I think you're more like a coward. Yang Hongwu heaved a sigh of relief and recovered his genuine chi. Hua Qinxue, is there any way to break this tortoise shell? This is not difficult. Although the mystic tortoise golden bell has amazing defense, it is only a Xian weapon. Actually, there's a big flaw. Hua Qinxue said. There's a flaw? That's right. If this black tortoise golden bell didn't have that flaw, it would be comparable to an earthly weapon. It's because of that huge flaw that it's only a supreme grade profound weapon. Hua Qinxue nodded. What flaw? How can I break this tortoise shell? Yang Hongwu quickly asked. Let's see if this guy can still be so arrogant after breaking the tortoise shell. Yang Hongwu was not happy with Cosmic Dragon. Hiding in the tortoise shell and still being so arrogant. What an idiot. Attack from the ground. This mystic tortoise golden bell's flaw is below. The whole bell is firmly protected from the surroundings. However, there is no protection below the ground. Hence, if you attack from below the ground, the flaw of this bell will be fatal. Hua Qinxue said. I see. Yang Hongwu's lips curled into an evil smile. This time, you are dead. Come on, continue. Gigolo, why don't you continue to attack? Continue. Let's see if you can break my golden bell. Cosmic Dragon, who was hiding in the bell, was extremely arrogant. It was a pain in the ass. How retarded was he? Did he eat too many retarded fans? How could he still be so arrogant after being trapped? Shameless. As the White Dragon King's favorite student, you actually have such a virtue. You were beaten to the point where you couldn't fight back and hid in the golden bell like a coward. You are still so arrogant. Aren't you ashamed? Zhao Muxue was quite angry and trembled all over. Don't be angry. Watch how I deal with this coward. Yang Hongwu pressed Zhao Muxue's shoulder to calm her down. He then looked at Cosmic Dragon and said, as a person, you can't be too arrogant. Although your tortoise shell is powerful, it actually has a fatal flaw. Fatal flaw? What a joke. The mystic tortoise golden bell is comparable to an earth weapon. How can you break it? Unless you use a powerful attack that exceeds the late stage of the true spirit realm, you will not be able to break through my defense. Cosmic Dragon said with hatred, wait for my cousin to arrive, and it will be your death. You have a cousin? Yang Hongwu was surprised. Who is this guy's cousin? Judging from his tone, his cousin was stronger than him. My cousin is Su Yueshi from the hidden Su family. He has reached the peak of the Gangqi realm level 10 and is only one step away from the true spirit realm. If he wants to kill you, it will be as easy as killing a bug. Cosmic Dragon said proudly when he mentioned his cousin. I'm afraid you won't be able to wait. Yang Hongwu was also surprised. He did not expect his so-called cousin to be Su Yueshi, the mysterious expert from the Su family. However, Yang Hongwu would not give him a chance. A ray of cold light flashed in his eyes as he raised the war blade in his hand high. Earth Dragon pierces the sky. The blade struck the ground, and a powerful force poured into the ground. It was as if a huge dragon was swimming under the ground, causing the ground to crack. How do you know the weakness of the mystic tortoise golden bell? Cosmic Dragon panicked when he saw this. Chapter 42. Demonic Pill the Golden Bell was also blown away. Yang Hongwu flew up and grabbed the mystical tortoise golden bell. Can you erase his spiritual imprint? Yang Hongwu asked Hua Qinxue as he felt the bell struggling. Easy. Hua Qinxue placed her hand on the golden bell. A rainbow light flashed and the bell stopped struggling. Cosmic Dragon's eyes widened and he spat out a mouthful of blood. You erased my spiritual imprint? Zhao Muxue, take this to protect yourself. I'll take care of this guy. Yang Hongwu threw the golden bell to Zhao Muxue. Her strength was really weak. It wasn't easy for her to survive until now. Looking at her miserable appearance, she didn't even care about her appearance. It could be seen how miserable she was. Thank you. Zhao Muxue did not stand on ceremony. She took the golden bell and planted her spiritual imprint on it. To her, the golden bell looked ugly, but its defense was amazing. As long as she could not find any flaws, The golden bell was like the legendary tortoise shell. Normal level 4 savage beasts would not be able to break it. It was a guarantee in the dragon's Fury secret territory. Yang Hongwu walked towards Cosmic Dragon. You took my mystical tortoise golden bell. Give it back to me. Cosmic Dragon stared at Yang Hongwu and shouted. What do you mean it's yours? It's mine. Yang Hongwu sneered. It's my spoils of war. You're my prisoner now. How dare you be so arrogant? You want to kill me? Seeing Yang Hongwu's murderous eyes, Cosmic Dragon stepped back in fear. He knew that he was not Yang Hongwu's opponent without his protective profound artifact. If you dare to kill me, my master will not let you go. The royal family will not let you go. My cousin will not let you go. In the Battle of Dragon Lake, life and death are up to the heavens. Don't you know that? Yang Hongwu heard his threat and laughed. Besides, who will know if I kill you? You can't kill me. Cosmic Dragon took a few steps back. Hua Wu Kei, don't push me too far. If you want to kill me, I'll take you down with me. He was extremely afraid. He was afraid of death, but he did not want to die. He was the disciple of the White Dragon King. He wanted to become the real White Dragon King. Who asked you to be so blind to provoke me? Yang Hongwu continued to move forward. Long Yu was a vicious person. Letting him go would be leaving behind a disaster. No, I'll never do that again. I'll stay away from you. Once I get out of here, I'll leave the Golden Dragon Dynasty. Please spare my life. Cosmic Dragon begged. He gave up on his dignity and didn't sound arrogant anymore. Yang Hongwu ignored him and held his saber in his hand. No matter how good your words are, I won't believe you. Dead people are the most trustworthy. I'll fight you to the death. When Cosmic Dragon saw that Yang Hongwu was not going to let him go, he went crazy. He swallowed a pill and his aura skyrocketed. Astral Energy Realm Level 3, Level 4, Level 5. He only stopped when he reached the pinnacle of Astral Energy Realm Level 10. His eyes glowed red and a giant wolf appeared behind him. The wolf's eyes were red and its fur was black. It had an evil aura. Demonic Qi. Hua Qinshua warned. Be careful. This guy has consumed a demonic pill. Demonic pills were a type of forbidden medicine. It was made with demonic blood. After consuming it, one's strength would increase tremendously. However, it would cause one to lose their mind. If one's willpower was not strong enough, they would fall into the demonic path. It's a demonic pill. Yang Hongwu's face changed. Of course, he knew about the demonic pill. The method of making demonic pills had been banned. Anyone who tried to make it or use it would be hunted down by the world. The White Dragon King actually risked universal condemnation and secretly refined the devil pill. Just this point alone was unforgivable. Hua Wu Kei, you forced me to do this. Demonic Qi surged in Cosmic Dragon's eyes as he stared at Yang Hongwu. He still had a bit of consciousness left. I'll kill you. I'll eat you alive. With a roar, Cosmic Dragon's last bit of consciousness was eroded by the demonic Qi. He had turned into a murderous demon. The long spear in his hand glowed with a black light. With a casual swing, the air was torn apart and a large crack appeared on the ground. His strength was boundless. Holy shit, this power is probably not weaker than a true spirit realm expert. When Yang Hongwu saw this scene, he was shocked. Devil pill, as expected of a devil pill, it was actually so powerful. Golden Dragon War Body, activate. Yang Hongwu roared and activated his Golden Dragon War Body. A majestic golden dragon appeared behind Yang Hongwu's back. It shone with golden light as if he was a god. With a war blade in his hand, he pointed it at the demonized Cosmic Dragon. Divine Dragon breaks demon. Yang Hongwu retracted his war blade and dashed towards Cosmic Dragon. When he was only a foot away from Cosmic Dragon, he slashed down with his war blade. The golden dragon opened its mouth and bit towards Cosmic Dragon. Cosmic Dragon also activated his war body. It was a giant wolf that looked like both a dragon and a wolf. It was an ugly monster with a ferocious face. The monster let out a roar. Roar! It dashed towards the giant dragon, and its sharp claws clashed with the giant dragon's body. Bang, bang, bang. The giant dragon was defeated. Yang Hongwu knelt on the ground and spat out a mouthful of blood. Looking at Cosmic Dragon, he smiled bitterly. Cosmic Dragon had become so powerful after consuming the demonic pill. He was no match for him. The demonized Cosmic Dragon dashed towards Yang Hongwu and waved his spear. It turned into stars and pierced towards Yang Hongwu. "Don't fight him head-on," Hua Qinshue said, "just fight him." He is now in his peak condition, and his strength is comparable to the true spirit realm. Unless you use the 9 Dragons' divine body, you're no match for him. Fighting him is good. Yang Hongwu was smart enough to understand what Hua Qinshue meant. Although Cosmic Dragon's strength had increased tremendously after consuming the demonic pill, it was not a permanent increase. There was a time limit. The effect of the demonic pill depended on the strength of the demonic blood used to concoct it. The stronger the demonic blood, the more powerful the effect would be. Cosmic Dragon had reached the peak of level 10 from the second level of the Earth Energy Realm. The effect of the demonic pill was good, and it would last for about half an hour. Half an hour. As long as you can hold on, the effect of the demonic pill will be exhausted. At that time, you can do whatever you want with him. Hua Qinshue said. Half an hour. Seeing Cosmic Dragon's attack, Yang Hongwu kept dodging. He was at a disadvantage. Cosmic Dragon's speed was not weak, and he did not learn any movement skills. This was his weakness. "I'm afraid that I can't hold on. I have not learned any movement skills." Yang Hongwu smiled bitterly. That attack just now had almost pierced his heart. That was really close. After a dozen breaths, Yang Hongwu felt that he could not hold on anymore. This is not good. I can't hold on for more than an hour. After a while, Yang Hongwu's body was covered in wounds. His clothes were almost like that of a beggar. Chapter 43. One-eyed dragon ape seeing Yang Hongwu in danger. Zhao Mushue was anxious. "Mother of Asterisk, let's go all out." Yang Hongwu's eyes flashed. 9 Dragon Saint Body, activate. His aura increased once again as a giant dragon roared. Yang Hongwu's right hand turned into a dragon claw. Golden Dragon Sky Breaking Claw. The Golden Dragon Claw pierced through the air and clawed at Cosmic Dragon. It was like a sharp divine weapon, tearing apart everything in its path. Cosmic Dragon's demonic wolf form melted like an iceberg in the face of the Golden Dragon Claw. The sharp claw landed heavily on Cosmic Dragon's chest. Kacha! The sound of bones breaking could be heard as a silhouette appeared in the air. He was sent flying and slammed into a tree, causing it to fall down. Cosmic Dragon coughed out a mouthful of blood. His chi had been reduced to that of a true chi cultivator. How can you be so strong? Cosmic Dragon's heart was shattered. Without the support of the demonic core, he would not be able to live for long. Yang Hongwu was extremely weak after withdrawing the 9 Dragon Saint Body. That attack consumed a lot of energy. He stood up and said, "It's not that I'm strong, it's just that you're too weak. The demonic core that you took was defective." "Haha, it's actually a defective product. Hua Wuke, I admit that you're very strong. In the younger generation, no one can compare to you. Even Yang Hongwu, who disappeared, can't compare to you. However, you won't have a good life in the future. My cousin won't let you off. His strength is incomparably strong. It's not something you can imagine." After Cosmic Dragon finished speaking, he closed his eyes and no longer breathed. "Sigh, what's the point?" Yang Hongwu sighed as he searched Cosmic Dragon's body. On his body, other than pills and spirit stones, he did not have many things. The most valuable thing was the White Dragon Spear, which was an earth weapon. There are quite a lot of level 3 cores. 38 of them. TSK, there's even a level 4 core. This guy is really not simple. Yang Hongwu was shocked when he found the core of a 4th grade savage beast on Cosmic Dragon. A 4th grade savage beast was equivalent to the true spirit realm, but Cosmic Dragon was able to kill it. It seemed like Cosmic Dragon had a lot of trump cards. If that fellow had not killed a grade 4 savage beast, it would not have been so easy for him to take him down. If Cosmic Dragon had such a trump card, wouldn't the rest of the people from the hidden families have even more trump cards? "You killed him?" Zhao Mushue stared blankly at Yang Hongwu. "If we don't kill him, what else can we do? He wants to kill you and me." Yang Hongwu said, "Let's go. Let's leave this place first." The battle just now must have alerted the surrounding savage beasts. If a level 4 savage beast comes, it will be troublesome. He only managed to kill 2 level 4 savage beasts by luck. If another one came, he would not be able to fight it. Yang Hongwu grabbed Cosmic Dragon's body and was about to dig a hole to bury it when something fell down. What's this? Yang Hongwu picked it up and was pleasantly surprised. It was a high profound class movement skill. This is really a pillow sent to me when I'm sleepy. Coincidentally, he was lacking a movement skill. He did not expect to get it. The movement skill was called Kuan Peng Movement Skill, high profound class. With this movement skill, his speed would be doubled. As long as he did not meet a speed-type savage beast, no one would be able to compete with him in terms of speed. One day later. Is it this way or not? Is your tracking skill working? Zhao Muxue followed Yang Hongwu and asked impatiently. The road was full of thorns and thorns. It was not easy to walk. There were also many poisonous insects and snakes. Even though these ants weren't as threatening as powerful savage beasts, they were still extremely troublesome to deal with. There was once when Zhang Xian accidentally stepped on an ant nest and collapsed it. These ants were densely packed together, causing one scalp to turn numb. What was worse was that the venom of these ants was astonishing, and their speed was extremely fast. A single bite would leave a huge lump on one's body. Zhao Muxue, who was vain, could not stand it. It's just in front. Women were indeed troublesome. As a martial artist, she complained in front of these things. This made Yang Hongwu speechless. When it came to cultivation, especially when one was deep in the mountains, all of this was nothing. I can feel their aura. They are together. Yang Hongwu had already discovered Lin Ruyu's presence. At this time, Lin Ruyu and Lin Rushuang were together. The sisters seemed to be in trouble. What a terrifying aura. The roar caused Yang Hongwu's expression to change. Within the roar, there was the faint sound of a dragon's roar. This savage beast was even more terrifying than the level 4 savage beast he had encountered before. Its powerful aura made it hard for people to breathe. Some of the weaker savage beasts fled frantically. What kind of savage beast is this? It's so terrifying. Zhao Muxue's face changed. To be able to make such a roar and release such a terrifying aura, this savage beast's strength was unbelievably strong. Through the leaves, Yang Hongwu saw Lin Ruyu and Lin Rushuang. They were with Chun Xiaohu. The three of them were fleeing frantically. Behind them, there was a giant ape. This giant ape was covered in golden fur. It had a ferocious face and long fangs that made people shudder. Its claws were incomparably sharp, like sharp swords. With every step it took, the ground would tremble. Its arms were constantly swinging, and towering ancient trees were broken. One eye. That's a one-eyed dragon ape. Zhao Muxue shouted. Grade 5 savage beast one-eyed dragon ape. Yang Hongwu was also shocked. Grade 5 savage beast. It was actually a grade 5 savage beast. This was too unlucky. These two girls were really good at causing trouble. They had actually caused the one-eyed dragon ape to appear. It's over. It's over now. The one-eyed dragon ape's body was covered in blood. It seemed that many people had died in its hands. Yang Hongwu could smell the thick scent of blood. Grade 5 savage beast one-eyed dragon ape shouldn't be so slow. Could it be that this beast is injured? Yang Hongwu looked at the one-eyed dragon ape. He noticed that blood was constantly flowing out from the one-eyed dragon ape's waist. It contained dragon blood. Yang Hongwu was very familiar with dragon blood. This one-eyed dragon ape is indeed injured. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to survive until now. Hua Qinshue's voice sounded in Yang Hongwu's ears. If you can catch this one-eyed dragon ape and obtain its blood to refine your body, then your strength will increase by another step. You will reach the 4th level of the aura realm. After one's cultivation reached the aura realm, the speed of improvement was much slower than when one was in the true Qi realm. It was also impossible to refine a Yin spirit. Unless it was a grade 4 Yin spirit or above, it would be useful. The one-eyed dragon ape's blood was a huge temptation. Yang Hongwu's eyes flickered. He was secretly calculating in his heart how he could get rid of this one-eyed dragon ape. No, you can't act rashly. Even if you activate the 9-dragon saint body, you still won't be a match for this one-eyed dragon ape. Even if it is injured, and even if you can kill it, it will attract other savage beasts. The one-eyed dragon ape's blood is not only beneficial to you, it is also fatally attractive to other grade 4 savage beasts. Hua Qinshue's words were like a bucket of cold water that poured over his heart. Am I going to miss this golden opportunity? Yang Hongwu was somewhat unwilling. This was a golden opportunity to kill this one-eyed dragon ape. If he missed this opportunity, then unless he broke through to the late true spirit realm, or even the peak true spirit realm, he would have no chance of defeating this one-eyed dragon ape. Otherwise, it would be impossible. If you're not afraid of attracting people from the ancient domain, you can use the ninth heaven mysterious Yin Tower to deal with this beast. Hua Qinshu said, if you do that, then your identity will be exposed. Can you resist the pursuit of the experts from the ancient domain? Chapter 44. Diverting the trouble. What should we do now? Zhao Mushua looked at Yang Hongwu and said, quickly think of a way. Senior sister and the others are about to be caught. I'll lure the one-eyed dragon ape away. You go and save them. Yang Hongwu said to Zhao Mushua. Are you confident? Zhao Mushua was very worried and asked, that's a level 5 savage beast. Yang Hongwu opened his arms and looked at her. Do you have any other ideas? Zhao Mushua's eyes flashed with worry. She hesitated and said to Yang Hongwu, Then you owe me to be careful. Don't worry. Did you forget that I obtained a high-level profound martial arts and have already mastered it? After Yang Hongwu finished speaking, he turned into a black shadow and rushed toward the one-eyed dragon ape. After rushing out, Yang Hongwu waved his saber and heavily slashed at the one-eyed dragon ape. He shouted, Bastard, come. Chase me if you have the guts. The one-eyed dragon ape was furious. There was actually someone who dared to challenge its dignity. Even though it was injured, the dignity of a level 5 savage beast was not to be challenged. The one-eyed dragon ape turned around and chased after Yang Hongwu. Its big hand grabbed a towering ancient tree. The ancient tree was uprooted and became its weapon. It swept toward Yang Hongwu. Kacha. Wherever the big tree went, the other trees were all broken, as if they were swept by a storm. Hearing the whistling sound, Yang Hongwu turned pale with fright. Faster. He used almost all of his strength and pushed his speed to the limit. He barely dodged the one-eyed dragon ape's attack. He cursed in his heart. This damned bastard knows how to use weapons. This big tree in the one-eyed dragon ape's hand was like a divine weapon. It was not inferior to any profound weapon or earth weapon. It was too ferocious. The one-eyed dragon ape that missed its attack was even more furious. It roared. The one-eyed dragon ape lifted the tree up high and smashed it down heavily. Yang Hongwu was scared to death. He exerted strength in his legs and jumped onto a large tree. The one-eyed dragon ape's large tree smashed down, creating a large crater in the ground. Earth and rocks flew everywhere, and the earth shook. He was a king of destruction. The powerful force rolled up the pebble and scraped Yang Hongwu's face, leaving a scar. Blood flowed out, and it was very painful. Let's go. Yang Hongwu did not dare stop. If he was caught by this beast, it would be troublesome. Stepping on a big tree, he jumped quickly while provoking the one-eyed dragon ape. Gorilla, come on. The one-eyed dragon ape was incomparably furious. It madly chased after Yang Hongwu. Wherever it went, one tree after another was knocked down to the ground. Hua Wuke hits him. First senior sister, second senior sister, let's go. Zhao Mushua said to Lin Ruyu and her sister. But Hua Wuke is being chased by the one-eyed dragon ape. We can't just leave him behind, right? Lin Ruyu said, That's right. We definitely can't leave him behind to deal with the one-eyed dragon ape alone. Lin Rushuang said coldly, If we go, we'll just be a burden. His strength is much stronger than ours. Don't worry. Zhao Mushua said, What we need to do now is to find a safe place and wait for him. On the other side, Chun Xiaohu watched as Yang Hongwu lured the one-eyed dragon ape away. He was shocked. Although he lost to Yang Hongwu, he was only slightly weaker. After that, he He trained hard, and his strength increased by a lot. His cultivation broke through to the earth energy realm, and he also trained in powerful martial techniques. He thought that he was stronger than Yang Hongwu. But now, seeing Yang Hongwu's actions, he could only smile bitterly. Yang Hongwu's strength was much stronger than his. In the previous battle, he realized that speed was Hua Wu Kei's shortcoming. His speed was much slower than his. And now, his movement was so fast that even the one-eyed dragon ape might not be able to catch up to him. He probably trained in a profound level movement technique. Moreover, he had reached the great completion stage. Otherwise, he would not be able to reach such a level. On the other hand, Yang Hongwu was being chased by the one-eyed dragon ape. He was also very anxious. The one-eyed dragon ape's endurance was much greater than he had imagined. It was relentless in its pursuit. Damn it, it's already so far away and it still hasn't given up. Yang Hongwu cursed in his heart. This one-eyed dragon ape had chased for more than 10 miles, and it still had not given up. It was still following closely behind, constantly roaring and bellowing, as if it would not give up until it caught up to him. If it was not for the rock movement technique, he would have been defeated by this one-eyed dragon ape. The consumption of true qi was very high. If this continued, he would die from true qi exhaustion. There's someone on your left. It's that kid called Su Yueshi. Hua Qinshuo suddenly said. Su Yueshi. Hearing this, Yang Hongwu's eyes lit up. This was a good thing. This was a very good thing. He could use this move to divert the calamity and lure this one-eyed dragon ape over. TSK. He could also see what kind of trump cards that guy had. When Cosmic Dragon died, he had said that Su Yueshi's strength was very strong. He was definitely not a match for him. He had said it with such certainty. His strength was definitely not simple. I can use this opportunity to test the Golden Sword body. Yang Hongwu turned around and ran towards Su Yueshi's direction. Su Yueshi's strength was at the peak of the Aura Realm level 10. Like Huyin Yong, he immediately sensed Yang Hongwu's presence. When he saw the one-eyed dragon ape behind Yang Hongwu, his expression changed. Bastard, you actually provoked this 5th-grade savage beast. Su Yueshi knew that Yang Hongwu did on purpose. This one-eyed dragon ape was a level 5 savage beast. Although it was injured, it was still not something a martial artist at the Aura Realm could fight against. Even a martial artist at the peak of the true spirit realm might not be a match for it. As he cursed, his speed was not slow. He broke into a run. This action surprised Yang Hongwu. He did not expect this guy to choose to run. He thought that he would fight with the one-eyed dragon ape. After running for a while, Yang Hongwu said, Su Yueshi, right? Running like this is not a solution. How about the two of us teach this one-eyed dragon ape a lesson? With our combined strength, we should be able to deal with this injured one-eyed dragon ape. Even if we can't kill it, we should be able to hold it back. Yang Hongwu had been following Su Yueshi because he knew that the one-eyed dragon ape had its eyes on him. If he changed directions with Su Yueshi, the one-eyed dragon ape would definitely choose to chase after him. With the Kuan Peng movement technique, his speed was very fast. At first, he thought that he could outrun Su Yueshi. He did not expect that Su Yueshi's speed was not slow either. His movement technique was probably at the mystic rank as well. You bastard! You provoked the one-eyed dragon ape, and you still have the nerve to say that. Su Yueshi was furious. This bastard provoked the one-eyed dragon ape, and even wanted her to help him deal with it. There was no one more shameless than him. Chapter 45. A Bitter Battle. How do we work together? Su Yueshi asked despite her anger. The two of them were now grasshoppers tied to the same rope. The one-eyed dragon ape is injured. We will attack its wound and force it to retreat. Yang Hongwu said, All right. Su Yueshi stopped. The two of them stood side by side, staring at the aggressive one-eyed dragon ape. As the one-eyed dragon ape approached, the two of them looked at each other and moved together. Golden Sword body, open. Su Yueshi shouted. Her body emitted a golden light, and sword aura surged. Her body was like a giant golden sword, filled with sword aura. The long sword in her hand was already unsheathed. The tip of the sword was pointed at the one-eyed dragon ape. With a swoosh, her body shot out. Her body and the sword merged into one. Yang Hongwu did not show any weakness. Golden Dragon War Body. A giant golden dragon rose behind his back. He raised the invincible battle blade high. His eyes shone with cold light, full of fighting spirit. Azure Dragon, 9 consecutive strikes. Saber shadows filled the sky as they chopped out. The surrounding vegetation was crushed by this terrifying saber chi. One saber and one sword, two incomparably overbearing forces, one from the left and one from the right, attacked the one-eyed dragon ape. Awoo! The one-eyed dragon ape roared. Its voice was like thunder, exploding in the ears. It raised both of its hands, emitting a yellow light. Its palm struck out. A violent force, as if it could destroy heaven and earth, exploded, slamming heavily on the saber and sword shadows. Pung pung. Yang Hongwu and Su Yueshi only felt two powerful forces coming from the tip of the sword and the tip of the saber. The two of them simply had no way to resist this powerful force. The two of them were like kites with a broken string. They were sent flying upside down. One tree after another was broken and blood spurted out. Yang Hongwu consumed a medicinal pill to recover his true qi and suppress the injuries in his body. So terrifying. Is this the strength of a grade 5 savage beast? If it wasn't for his strong physical body, this attack would have seriously injured him. Even the 9 Dragons' saint body only suffered light injuries. Su Yueshi was not much better. Her face was pale. She looked at the one-eyed dragon ape with a dignified expression. The two of them stood together once more. Its power is too strong, and it contains a trace of the dragon's bloodline. Its roar has the color of a dragon's roar, and when it erupts, it is extremely terrifying. Su Yueshi said, "With the strength of both of us, it is impossible to break its defense unless we have a joint attack method that combines our strength." Joint attack technique? Yang Hongwu frowned. Do you have it? How could such a martial skill be so easy to obtain? Even if one were to obtain it, to successfully cultivate it was not something that could be done in a short period of time, unless the two of them had the same thoughts. In such a situation, unless they were twins or two lovers who deeply loved each other and had lived together for a very long time. Su Yueshi shook her head. That's equivalent to saying nothing. As soon as Yang Hongwu finished speaking, the one-eyed dragon ape had already rushed forward. This fellow was rampaging, and simply didn't put the two of them in its eyes. It casually grabbed a large tree and ferociously swept it over. Its strength was incomparably overbearing. An ordinary tree that couldn't be any more ordinary in its hands was an incomparably valiant divine weapon. Wherever it went, it was completely destroyed by that tyrannical strength. Damn it! Yang Hongwu and Su Yueshi both awkwardly dodged. This beast, it always likes to use tree trunks as weapons. As expected of a monkey, it always likes to use sticks. Yang Hongwu cursed in his heart, but he had to admit that this move was more useful than anything else. With this tree as a weapon, not to mention attacking the one-eyed dragon ape's wounds, they couldn't even get close to it. 5 miles ahead, there's a canyon. It is very narrow. Let's go there. Just as Yang Hongwu was frowning, Hua Qianxue's voice rang in Yang Hongwu's ears. Yang Hongwu was overjoyed. Canyon, that's great. The place was narrow, and this beast's weapon would be useless. In this way, the two of them could take advantage of the terrain to deal with this beast. Su Yueshi, let's go to the front. There's a canyon there. Yang Hongwu shouted, and used the Kuan Peng movement technique, pushing his speed to the extreme. Okay. Su Yueshi was also a smart person. When she heard Yang Hongwu's words, she immediately understood his intention. She turned around and ran madly forward. Her speed was even faster than Yang Hongwu's by a notch. The two of them ran madly for a few miles and arrived in front of the canyon. This canyon was majestic and tall, and the entrance was very narrow. It was about 2 feet wide, and the canyon was very deep. They couldn't see the exit. Let's go. The two of them didn't hesitate and rushed into the canyon. Behind them, the one-eyed dragon ape's speed wasn't slow at all. It carried a big tree and followed the two of them to the canyon. Looking at the canyon in front, the one-eyed dragon ape hesitated for a moment, but still rushed in. This beast is caught up. Very good, this will be its death. Yang Hongwu's mouth curved into a smile. I have an idea. You delay it here, I will go up. When the time comes, wait for my signal. I will roll down a huge rock from above and smash this beast to death. Hearing this, Tsuyueshi's face changed, and she rejected. No, you delay it here. I will go up. I am weaker than you. There is no way I can delay it. Yang Hongwu shook his head and said, If I can't hold it back, you and I won't be able to escape. Hearing this, Tsuyueshi paused. Yang Hongwu's words were true. He was only at the second level of the Earth Cultivation Realm, while she was at the peak of Earth Cultivation Realm level 10. It was obvious who was stronger. You can go up, but you have to make a Heaven Dao Blood Oath. Tsuyueshi said. The Heaven Dao Blood Oath was a very vicious oath. Once this oath was made, it couldn't be broken. Once broken, one would suffer a backlash, suffer the wrath of the heavens, and be tortured to death. Okay. Yang Hongwu nodded, bit his finger, and pointed to the sky to make the oath. I, Yang Hongwu, swear to the heavens that if I harm Tsuyueshi when dealing with the one-eyed dragon ape, I will die without a burial place and be tortured to death. After making the oath, he looked at Tsuyueshi and said, Is this okay? Hurry up. The one-eyed dragon ape is already here. Tsuyueshi nodded. There is not much time. I can only delay it for 30 breaths. If the 30 breaths are not completed, I will escape. 30 breaths is enough. After saying this, Yang Hongwu nimbly climbed up the canyon's ledge like an ape. His speed was fast, and in a few breaths he had climbed up several zhang high. Below, the one-eyed dragon ape had already caught up. When it saw Tsuyueshi, its eyes flashed with hatred. It stared at Tsuyueshi and roared furiously. It waved the big tree trunk in its hand, but it was stuck in a canyon. The entire canyon was shaken by its terrifying strength, as if there was an earthquake. Yang Hongwu almost lost his grip on the tree trunk. Chapter 46. Become hostile, are you done? Tsuyueshi shouted. I'm ready. I'm going to make my move, Yang Hongwu responded. Hearing this, Tsuyueshi swung the long sword in her hand. Countless sword rays flew towards the one-eyed dragon ape. The sword rays were so dense that the one-eyed dragon ape was overwhelmed. Even though this attack could not pose a fatal threat to the one-eyed dragon ape, it was able to obstruct it for a moment. Tsuyueshi took advantage of this opening and quickly leaped onto the ledge. Yang Hongwu understood, and huge rocks rolled down. Boom! Rumble! All of a sudden, the earth quaked and the mountain shook. Many boulders were pushed down from the top of the mountain by Yang Hongwu. The one-eyed dragon ape raised its head and saw the huge rock rolling down. With a roar, it punched out and hit the huge rock. With a cracking sound, the huge rock shattered into pieces. Tung-tung. The one-eyed dragon ape took a few steps back. It was even more enraged. One of its eyes stared at Yang Hongwu and Tsuyueshi. It was furious to the extreme. It roared and actually wanted to climb up. How could Tsuyueshi and Yang Hongwu let go of such a good opportunity? The one-eyed dragon ape was at the bottom, while the two of them were at the top. They had the advantage. Boulders continued to fall from the sky. The one-eyed dragon ape was overwhelmed. Yang Hongwu was also incomparably astonished. The one-eyed dragon ape was indeed worthy of being a level 5 savage beast. Under such circumstances, it was actually able to persevere. With so many huge rocks falling down, it was able to dodge many of them, and even more were shattered by it. Get something fierce. Tsuyueshi pursed her lips and pointed at a huge rock not far away. This rock was bigger than the previous ones. More importantly, this rock was not an ordinary rock. It was a diamond rock with amazing hardness. Even an earth weapon would not be able to leave a mark on it. Even a grade 6 savage beast might not be able to withstand it, not to mention an injured grade 5 savage beast. All right, Yang Hongwu nodded, and the two of them worked together to move the stone over. Boom! Rumble! The diamond boulder rolled down. The one-eyed dragon ape did not realize the danger and thought that this boulder was the same as the previous one. It roared and heavily punched. Bang! With a loud noise, the diamond rock paused for a moment before continuing to roll down. The one-eyed dragon ape howled in grief as it was pressed down by the diamond boulder. Following that, it let out a mournful scream. Its voice became weaker and weaker until it finally disappeared. Dark red blood flowed on the ground. It was the blood of the one-eyed dragon ape. This one-eyed dragon ape has been crushed into meat paste. Yang Hanwu stared blankly at the pool of blood below. The powerful level 5 savage beast had died in his hands. What are you waiting for? Go down quickly. Don't waste the blood. Hua Qianque's voice rang in Yang Hongwu's ears. At this time, Su Yueshi also moved. She moved quickly and reached the ground in a few breaths. Yang Hongwu was not slow either. Soon, the two of them stood beside the huge rock. The one-eyed dragon ape was completely crushed. Only its head was exposed. One of its eyes was wide open, filled with endless hatred. It died with remaining grievances. Yang Hongwu approached the one-eyed dragon ape. He was about to dig out its head and extract its core when he felt a strong sword chi rushing towards him. Yang Hongwu dodged the sword chi attack. He looked at Su Yueshi and squinted his eyes. He frowned slightly and said, Su Yueshi, you want to take it all for yourself? Hua Wuke, you will die here today. Su Yueshi held her long sword and said coldly, I'm afraid you don't know. The Kuan Peng movement technique was passed down to Cosmic Dragon by my Su family. Since you have cultivated the Kuan Peng movement technique, Cosmic Dragon must have died in your hands. Since you killed him, I will kill you to avenge him. So you know, Yang Hanwu thought that this guy did not know that he was the one who killed Cosmic Dragon. Since he was found out, Yang Hanwu did not hide it anymore. He said, You want to kill me for revenge? It won't be that easy. You are only at the second stage of the Earth Energy Realm. Although the Golden Dragon War body is strong, your cultivation base is still too weak. The gap between the realms cannot be made up. Su Yueshi looked at Yang Hongwu and said, I wanted to wait for you to grow and be my opponent. Unfortunately, you killed my cousin, Cosmic Dragon. You can't blame me for this. After saying that, Su Yueshi flicked her long sword. The sword light flashed and pierced towards Yang Hongwu at an extremely fast speed. Dang! Yang Hongwu raised his battle saber and blocked the sword. His body swayed slightly as he took a step back. This bastard, he actually dared to fight just because he wanted to. This guy obviously wanted to take the single-horned dragon ape for himself. He even said that he wanted to take revenge for Cosmic Dragon. Do you think that I'm easy to bully? Yang Hongwu's eyes were cold. The battle saber in his hand flashed. So what if you have a golden sword body? So what if you are at the peak of the Earth Energy Realm level 10? Do you really think that's all I have? Since you want to die, I'll fulfill your wish. 9 Dragons Saint Body, activate. Yang Hanwu angrily shouted, his whole body exuding a golden light. The dragon scales on his body were faintly discernible, and the shadows of 9 huge dragons appeared behind him. Those gigantic dragons were mighty and domineering. Their powerful auras made all living beings submit to them. The 9 Dragon Saint Body was the supreme saint body. It was boundless. Although it was only activated a little, its powerful aura could not be concealed. What a powerful aura. This is the 9 Dragon Saint Body. The legendary 9 Dragons Saint Body. Su Yueshi was also shocked by Yang Hongwu's transformation. She did not expect that he did not have the Golden Dragon War body, but the legendary 9 Dragons Saint Body. The 9 Dragons Saint Body swept across the 9 heavens and 10 lands. The title of the demonic dragon wasn't for nothing. Back then, the 9 Dragon Saint Body was known as the demonic dragon. Countless geniuses and peak experts had fallen in his hands. Su Yueshi quickly recovered from shock. Her eyes were filled with battle intent. So what if you have the 9 Dragon Saint Body? Today is the day you die. Think about it. If I can kill the 9 Dragon Saint Body, it will be a glorious thing to kill a peerless genius in the cradle. I will seize your fate. After killing you, I can break through the Earth Energy Realm and enter the true Spirit Realm. I will be able to make great progress, and soon, I will become a Violet Palace Realm expert. You want to use me as your foundation to seize my fate. Yang Hongwu laughed. You are overestimating yourself. Since I have exposed my biggest secret, do you think you have a chance? Yang Hongwu's eyes were filled with killing intent. The invincible battle saber in his hand trembled and buzzed. The tip of the saber was pointed at the edge of the saber. Even a 9 dragons' saint body will die. After this battle, I will rise. Su Yueshi let out a furious roar and activated his combat constitution. His entire body was like a golden sword. Behind him, a quaint golden giant sword appeared. There were quaint patterns and mysterious markings on the sword. It was filled with surging sword chi. He made his move. His long sword pierced towards Yang Hongwu. This sword seemed ordinary, without any fancy moves, but it contained the truth of the sword Tao. This sword seemed to come from an ancient sword domain. This sword seemed to be able to break through everything. Nothing could stop it. 9 dragons, saint body, golden dragon dominating the world. Yang Hongwu roared as he slashed out with his long saber. A golden dragon rushed out, the majestic force of the dragon breaking through everything. The surrounding mountain rocks were shattered into pieces. The golden dragon and the ancient golden sword collided. The golden dragon's claws slammed heavily on the ancient sword. Kacha! Kacha! The ancient golden sword shattered inch by inch. The golden dragon was unstoppable. It continued to rush towards Su Yueshi and penetrated her body. Su Yueshi's body trembled. He looked at Yang Hongwu in disbelief. How can... Chapter 47. Third level of Gang Chi. After killing Su Yueshi, Yang Hongwu was completely drained of energy. He slumped to the ground. This attack had consumed a lot of his Jinqi and mental strength. This is a good opportunity to cultivate. Don't miss it. Directly enter the blood of the dragon ape. Hua Qinshue's voice rang in Yang Hongwu's ears. Yang Hongwu clenched his teeth. Step by step, he walked towards the one-eyed dragon ape's blood and sat down cross-legged. Although he was exhausted, he still persisted. Activating his cultivation method, the blood seemed to have met a sponge and immediately entered Yang Hongwu's body. The blood of the dragon ape contained a huge amount of energy. It was a level 5 savage beast and was much stronger than the earth-armored rock dragon. The energy in his blood was absorbed bit by bit, entering his meridians. The small meridians were destroyed by the domineering energy. They were broken bit by bit, but they were constantly repaired. 1 cycle, 2 cycles. After 49 cycles, the dragon ape's blood was completely absorbed. His damaged meridians were repaired. At this moment, Yang Hongwu's meridians were even wider than before. The genuine qi in his body had already reached the limit of the 2nd level of the Gangqi realm. Yang Hongwu controlled his genuine qi to break through to the 3rd level of the Gangqi realm. Once, twice, thrice. After 3 consecutive attempts, he finally broke through the bottleneck of the 2nd level of the Aura realm and entered the 3rd level of the Aura realm. With the breakthrough in his cultivation, he had fully recovered from his internal injuries. His mental power had also improved tremendously. Opening his eyes, Yang Hongwu stood up. The bones in his body collided with one another, causing crackling noises that sounded like firecrackers being set off. His entire body was filled with power, and he felt like he could collapse the entire canyon with a single punch. The energy contained in the dragon ape's blood was only enough for me to break through to the 3rd level of the Aura realm. Yang Hongwu took a deep breath. Every time he made a breakthrough, the amount of energy he needed was simply too great. He had no idea how much energy he needed to break through to the pinnacle of the Aura realm and then the true spirit realm. That's already pretty good, Hua Qinshuo said. After all, the dragon ape is not a real dragon. Although it has the blood of a dragon, it is still too thin. You're right. Yang Hongwu nodded. One should not be too greedy. His cultivation speed was much faster than others. Pack your things and leave this place. Hua Qinshuo said, the dragon ape is dead, and the smell of blood has already spread. If we don't leave now, I'm afraid we won't be able to. The flesh of a level 5 savage beast had a fatal attraction to other savage beasts. He had no idea how many savage beasts would gather here. Now, He had to leave immediately. After digging out the core of the one-eyed dragon ape and retrieving Su Yueshi's storage ring, Yang Hongwu began climbing towards the peak of the mountain. His speed was very fast, and he was as agile as a monkey. Within a dozen breaths, he had reached the top. Yang Hongwu didn't stop until he was more than 10 miles away from the canyon. Let's see what I got. Su Yueshi threw her long sword into the storage ring and checked the other things in the ring. Su Yueshi was a disciple of a reclusive family and a #1 genius of the Su family. The Su family should be much stronger than the Chen family. Moreover, for Su Yueshi to have such a cultivation at such a young age, she should have had some fortuitous encounters. Yang Hongwu was looking forward to her collection. He opened the ring, and his mind entered the space of the ring. The space of the ring was very big. Although it was not as big as the one he got in the mysterious Yin cave, it was much bigger than the storage ring of Chen Yuanba and his brother. The gold, silver, jewels, necklaces, and so on were piled up like a mountain. Wow, what a nouveau riche. These gold and jewels, when added together, were probably more than the wealth of the entire Flower Moon Mansion, and not much less than the Heaven's Pride Mansion. This wealth could solve Yang Hongwu's urgent problem. One should know that he needed a large amount of resources to break through, and this would be enough to support him for a while. Other than gold and jewels, there were also some elixirs and spiritual stones. 3 origin purple chi elixirs. Wow, there are 10 of them. Yang Hongwu was overjoyed. 3 origin purple chi elixirs were the best of the tier 4 elixirs. They were even comparable to tier 5 elixirs. 3 origin purple chi elixirs could refine genuine chi and were of great help to true spirit realm martial artists. The value of these 10 3 origin purple chi elixirs was far more than the sum of all the gold and jewels. What a nouveau riche! I've made a fortune this time. Yang Hongwu took a deep breath. Suppressing his excitement, he continued to examine the pills. In addition to the Triessence's violet chi pills, there were also tier 2 and tier 3 medicinal pills, all of which were used to heal injuries or restore true energy. There were also a dozen or so paper talismans. Talismans were rarer than elixirs. The status of a talisman master was no less than that of an alchemist. Talisman masters were rarer than alchemists, and it was harder to become a talisman master than an alchemist. In the entire Golden Dragon dynasty, there was only 1 talisman master and more than 1 alchemist. There were talismans in Su Yueshi's storage ring. Although there was only 1 tier 3 talisman and the rest were tier 2 talismans, it was still very amazing. One should know that the use of talismans did not depend on one's cultivation level. Even an ordinary martial artist could use them without consuming too much genuine chi. A talisman master was very terrifying. Even a tier 2 talisman master could kill a martial artist in the Gangchi realm. Think about it. If a talisman master threw out countless talismans, he could smash you to death. I've gained a lot. Yang Hongwu received the talismans with satisfaction. The 3 origin purple chi pill could only be used after he had broken through to the Gangchi realm. However, these talismans were extremely useful. They could even save his life at a critical moment. The harvest is indeed not small. However, you can't be careless. Don't forget that you still have 2 formidable opponents. One is Huyin Yong, and the other is your brother Yang Hongtian. Huyin Yong is a disciple of the Huyin clan. This time, the Huyin clan has not sent only Huyin Yong, but also 4 other martial artists in the Gangchi realm. These 4 people's auras are interlinked. I reckon that they have practiced a joint attack technique. The strength of 4 martial artists in the Gangchi realm using a joint attack technique isn't as simple as 1 + 1, Hua Qinxue explained. With Huyin Yang's strength, you won't be a match for them. Even if you open the 9-dragon saint body, you may not be a match for them. Don't worry about the joint attack technique. I won't give them a chance. When Yang Hongwu heard about the joint attack technique, he naturally knew how powerful it was. Even a profound level joint attack martial technique was very difficult to deal with. If it was an earth-level martial technique, then perhaps he wouldn't even have the power to fight back. Therefore, if he wanted to deal with them, he would need to not give them a chance. He would need to kill one of them at lightning speed. Then, the joint attack technique would collapse. unless you can kill them in one blow. Moreover, you have to kill them before they can react. However, there are also martial artists in the Gangchi realm. If you want to kill them in one blow, it won't be easy. Besides them, you should be most concerned about Yang Hongtian. Hua Qinxue said, "When you broke through to the third level of the Gangchi realm, I faintly felt a strong spiritual power fluctuation. Someone must have broken through to the true spirit realm. The aura is very similar to Yang Hongtian's." Hearing this, Yang Hongwu swallowed his saliva. His brother Yang Hongtian had broken through to the true spirit realm. This was troublesome. The Gangchi realm was still manageable. He could even deal with a martial artist at the peak of the 10th level of the Gangchi realm. However, the true spirit realm was troublesome. Chapter 48. Chapter 48, Earth Flame. Fruit the Dragon's Fury secret realm was filled with danger, but it was also filled with opportunities. After Yang Hongwu left the canyon, he arrived in front of a swamp. This swamp was more dangerous than other places. Of course, there was a reason for him to take the risk here. On a small island in the middle of the swamp, there was a small fiery red fruit that was particularly eye-catching. The Earth Flame Spirit Fruit is a grade 4 spirit herb. Hua Qinxue explained, "If you can obtain this Earth Flame Spirit Fruit and refine it into an Earth Flame Spirit Pill, you can at least break through 2 levels. Looks like my luck is not bad." Yang Hongwu stared at the small, fiery red fruit, his eyes flashing with excitement. Raising it by 2 levels was a great temptation. A Tier 4 spiritual medicine was definitely something that could only be encountered by chance. When he was in the Heaven's Pride Palace, he had only seen a Tier 4 spiritual medicine once. Don't be careless. Seeing that Yang Hongwu was about to enter the swamp, Hua Qinxue reminded him, "Normally, places with spiritual herbs will be guarded by savage beasts. It won't be easy for you to obtain the Earth Flame Spirit Fruit." Near the small island, water vapor was rising. Under the swamp, bubbles were rising and the water surface was churning. Obviously, the temperature was very high, but this was normal. There must be a source of geothermal heat under the small island. The Earth Flame Spirit Fruit could only grow in places with high temperatures. On the small island, the rocks were red, as if they had been burned by a raging fire. The entire small island was bare. Other than the Earth Flame Spirit Fruit, there were no other plants. In the water around the small island, a huge body was faintly discernible. "That's a red rock crocodile." Yang Hongwu took a deep breath. The red rock crocodile of the swamp was a level 4 savage beast. Its entire body was red like flames, as if it was a rock that had been burned by fire. Hence, it was named the overlord of this swamp. How can I lure the red rock crocodile away? It was almost impossible to defeat or kill this swamp red rock crocodile unless he became a true spirit realm martial artist. Therefore, he could only think of a way to lure it away. Hyena Fong Beast Flesh. Hua Qinxue said, "You use the hyena Fong Beast flesh to lure the red rock crocodiles away. In fact, the one-eyed dragon ape's flesh is better, but the essence of the one-eyed dragon ape's flesh has been absorbed and refined by you." Will it be fooled? Yang Hongwu stared at the giant crocodile under the water. A level 4 savage beast would more or less have some intelligence. The Earth Flame Spirit Fruit was very important, so it would not leave easily. "I will." Hua Qinxue said, "You underestimated the attraction of the meat of the hyena Fong beast. This red rock crocodile has already reached the peak of the 4th level. It only needs a little bit more to break through and become a 5th level savage beast. If it could obtain the meat of a 4th level savage beast, it would have an 80% chance of breaking through. It would be safer than the Earth Flame Spirit Fruit. Therefore, it would definitely not be able to resist this temptation. Even if it knew it was a trap, it would not hesitate to snatch it." "All right," Yang Hongwu nodded. Although the meat of the hyena Fong beast was good, it was nothing to Yang Hongwu. If it could be exchanged for a 4th level spiritual medicine, it would be a great gain. Why would he be reluctant to part with it? After a series of arrangements, Yang Hongwu hid in the bushes. He held his breath and stared at the swamp in the distance. "Red rock crocodile, don't let me down. This is the meat of a level 4 savage beast. It can help you break through to level 5. Yang Hongwu muttered to himself. A gentle breeze blew past. The meat of the hyena fang beast gave off a strong smell of blood. Some savage beasts around were ready to take action. However, this was the territory of the red rock crocodile. Some of the weaker savage beasts did not dare to take the risk. However, the meat of a level 4 savage beast was too tempting. Some savage beasts had already taken the risk and started to take action. Good heavens, there is another level 4 savage beast. That is the earthbound python. Suddenly, Hua Qinshue's voice sounded in Yang Hongwu's ears. Be careful and hide your breath. The earthbound python is very sensitive to breath. As soon as Hua Qinshue's voice fell, Yang Hongwu heard a whooshing sound. He only saw the soil layer in the distance, constantly arching up. The arched soil layer soon arrived in front of the meat of the hyena fang beast. Then, a huge black snake rushed out. It looked like a huge black dragon. The top of its head was slightly protruding. It opened its huge mouth and bit the meat of the hyena fang beast. Good heavens, its chi is really strong. Yang Hongwu was anxious. If the red rock crocodile did not come out, wouldn't he suffer a great loss? At this moment, in the boiling swamp, a huge body flew out. It was the red rock crocodile that was hiding in the water. The earthbound python swung its tail and heavily whipped it. The red rock crocodile opened its mouth and bit the earthbound python's tail. It swung it hard and threw the earthbound python far away. Take advantage of this moment and quickly steal the earth flame spirit fruit. Hua Qinshuo shouted. Yang Hongwu moved quickly. At this moment, the red rock crocodile and the earthbound python were fighting for the meat of the hyena fang beast. This was the best time. Using the Kuan Peng movement technique, Lin Fan's speed was pushed to the extreme. He passed through the steamy swamp and arrived at the small island. The small island was scorching hot, as if he was stepping on a scalding stove. His shoes sizzled and emitted wisps of black smoke. What a high temperature! Yang Hongwu took a deep breath and operated his chi. A chill enveloped his whole body. You can't use yin chi, Hua Qinshuo said. The earth flame spirit fruit is a fire spirit fruit. If it encounters yin chi, its efficacy will be affected. So it's like this. Yang Hongwu had no choice but to dissipate his pure yin chi and replace it with pure yang chi. He grabbed the earth flame spirit fruit with one hand. The fruit was not easy to pick. Use your jin chi. Quick, quick, don't waste time. If the red rock crocodile finds out, it will be troublesome. Hua Qinshuo saw that Yang Hongwu was taking his time. She was somewhat anxious and urged him. Yang Hongwu operated his pure yang true chi, and after his pure yang true chi came into contact with the earth flame spirit fruit, he immediately plucked it. Yang Hongwu quickly put it into a jade box and then displayed the Kuan Peng movement technique to the extreme. Just like a giant Kuan Peng, his speed was astonishing, and he swept out. After running for a few miles, Yang Hongwu slowed down. I'm so tired. It's a pity that the meat of the hyena fang beast was wasted. Yang Hongwu said, You say if I go back now, will I be able to get a bargain? Last time, he caused the hyena fang beast and the earth-armored rock dragon to fight each other. After both of them were injured, he got a bargain. This time, the situation was similar. Moreover, this time, they were fighting for the hyena fang beast meat. Coupled with the disappearance of the earth flame spirit fruit, the red rock crocodile would definitely go crazy. At that time, the two savage beasts would definitely fight each other to the death. If you want to die, I won't stop you, Hua Qinshuo said angrily. Do you think your luck will be so good every time? This time, no matter who wins, they will be able to devour the hyena fang beast meat. Moreover, the red rock crocodile is obviously stronger. Once it devours the hyena fang beast meat, it will break through to a level 5 savage beast, and its strength will increase sharply. If you go, you will definitely die. Chapter 49. Boiling with anger, some auxiliary herbs are needed to refine earth flame spirit pills. Mysterious grass, ginseng, ephedra, and purple chrysanthemum. Hua Qinshuo said, These herbs are quite common. Take a look at the rings you've obtained. You don't have to go through the trouble if you have them. Yang Hongwu checked. Yes, You can refine pills directly if you have them, but you lack an alchemy furnace. Alchemy furnace. Yang Hongwu checked. He didn't have one. This is a headache. How can I refine pills without an alchemy furnace? There are many people who have entered the dragon's Fury secret territory. One of them is from the Huyin clan. He has a very strong smell of herbs on his body. He's most likely an alchemist. He should have an alchemy furnace on him, Hua Qinshua said. Well, let's go and find them. Yang Hongwu made a hand seal and shouted, 10,000 miles tracking technique. It's not far from here. It's in the west. Yang Hongwu sped up and rushed towards the west. The smell of herbs on the alchemist's body was very strong, so it was easy to track them. In fact, it was much easier than other people. An hour passed. Yang Hongwu knew that he was getting closer and closer to that alchemist. Someone is in front. Yang Hongwu was overjoyed when he finally caught up with the other party. Why do I still smell Lin Ruyu and the others? Yang Hongwu had a bad premonition when he found a familiar smell. Something's wrong. Yang Hongwu's complexion changed when he heard a scream. It was the sound of Lin Ruyu and the others. They had run into trouble. Perhaps they had run into the people of the Huyin clan. The people of the Huyin clan weren't good people. Scream. Scream with all your strength. No one will come to save you even if you scream until your throat breaks. We brothers can enjoy ourselves today. A vulgar voice was heard. Don't come over. Otherwise, my junior brother Hua Wu Kei won't let you go, Zhao Mushua shouted. Hua Wu Kei, you bastard. Come and save us. Hua Wu Kei is nothing but a piece of trash. He was defeated by our young master. Since he dares to come here, he is courting death. There is no need for young master to do anything. We can deal with him. Tis TSK, these girls are pretty good looking. It's all thanks to Brother Chin's chi dispersing powder. How about this, Brother Chin? You go first. Which one do you choose? She's the one. Damn it. A cold light flashed in Yang Hongwu's eyes. He passed through the leaves and saw 4 people. 3 of these 4 people were from the 4 brothers of the Huyin clan. The last one was the alchemist surnamed Qin. It's a good opportunity. The 4 brothers are not together. It's a good opportunity for you to deal with them. Hua Qianxua said, you have to end this quickly. I can feel Huyin Yang's aura. He's just 10 miles away. You have to finish them off within half an hour. Don't worry. Yang Hongwu said, against them, half an hour is enough. After saying that, Yang Hongwu's figure shot out like an arrow. He displayed the Kuan Peng body movement to the extreme. He raised the saber in his hand high and locked onto his target. It was the nearest person. Azure Dragon's 9 consecutive strikes chop. The long saber chopped down, and a dragon roared. Kacha! Yang Hongwu chopped off that person's head with a sound. 3rd brother. On the other side, that person screamed when he saw his brother's head chopped off. You're Hua Wu Quebec. You killed my 3rd brother. I want you to pay with your life. You want me to pay with my life? You're not qualified. Yang Hongwu sneered. There were only 3 people left. The biggest threat was the alchemist who was the furthest away. His strength was at the 2nd level of the Gangqi realm. However, he had a lot of pills on him, so he had a lot of hidden cards. Therefore, he was Yishuan's 2nd target. Yang Hongwu didn't care about 2 of the 4 brothers who were roaring at him. He directly rushed towards the alchemist surnamed Qin. Azure Dragon's fury. With another slash, Yang Hongwu turned into a raging dragon. He was extremely domineering as he rushed towards the alchemist surnamed Qin. Seeing this, the alchemist was shocked. He was scared to death. Hua Wu Kei was so strong. Huyan Disan was killed by him in a single slash. His cultivation was weaker than Huyan Disan. How could he defend against him? However, he didn't want to die. His eyes flashed with a hint of pain. Swallowing a pill, his aura underwent a transformation. Scarlet flames flickered in his hands. Fire Dragon's fury. The flames in his hands condensed together, forming a huge fire snake. The fire snake flashed and rushed towards Yang Hongwu. A mere fire snake dares to call itself a dragon. Open. Yang Hongwu's saber chi transformed into a huge dragon. It opened its mouth and swallowed the fire snake. Then, it heavily slammed into the alchemist's body. The alchemist's body flew out and crashed into a big tree. His body bounced back, and blood spurted out of his mouth like a fountain. His eyes rolled back, and he fainted. Behind him, Huyin Di-san, Er's attack also reached Yang Hongwu's back. This attack landed on his body. A strong force rushed into Yang Hongwu's body. He felt something sweet in his throat and spat out a mouthful of blood. He was slightly injured. However, to be able to kill the alchemist, this injury was worth it. Yang Hongwu jumped up onto a big tree. He then jumped down from the tree. The long saber in his hand displayed the strongest attack of the invincible saber technique. He and the saber seemed to have merged together and turned into a huge saber. Wherever the saber chi went, everything was sliced apart. A huge crack appeared on the ground. Huyin Di-san, kept retreating. I'll fight you to the death. Huyin Di-san's body swelled. In an instant, he turned into a 3 feet tall giant. Every step he took, the earth shook. Yang Hongwu only sneered. Wherever the saber light went, it was invincible. That giant was slashed by the long saber. Poochie, the sound of a sharp weapon cutting into flesh, could be heard. That saber cut a deep wound on the giant's body. Blood spurted out. From the wound, one could see the white bones. What a strong defense. It actually didn't cut through. To Yang Hongwu's surprise, this saber didn't kill him. Yang Hongwu raised his saber again. Let's see how many sabers you can take. A phantom of a golden dragon appeared behind Yang Hongwu. The dragon roared, causing Yang Hongwu's strength to increase greatly. All the chi in his body poured into the saber from his arms. Battle Dragon splits the sky. A huge roar shook the world. The saber slashed down. Suddenly, the world seemed to lose its color. That saber seemed to come from the darkness of chaos. It was as if it wanted to split the entire chaotic void. It made people involuntarily think of a word, splitting the heaven and earth. Yes, splitting the heaven and earth. There was nothing that could resist this splitting heaven and earth saber. There was only death. Boom! The world shook. The saber split the giant into 2 halves. A huge crack appeared on the ground. It was as if a big earthquake had happened. The consumption is too big. Yang Hongwu took a deep breath and mobilized the little chi in his body. He turned around and looked at the last person. It was the 4th brother of the Huyin family. There's still one more to die. Stop. You stop for me. At this time, Huyin 4th brother was scared half to death. He looked at Yang Hongwu, who was like a god of war. His 2 brothers couldn't withstand a single blow in front of him. His heart had long lost the will to fight. There was only fear. Endless fear. Chapter 50. Earth Flame's spiritual pill. How dare you? Let her go, and I'll give you a quick death. Yang Hongwu shouted. Back off. Back off. Do you want her to die? Huyin Di-san roared. He knew that this woman had a high position in his heart. If he caught this woman, he could save his life. As long as he could delay until the young master arrived, he would die without a burial place. You're courting death. How dare you threaten me? Yang Hongwu squinted his eyes and shot out a cold light. He flicked his finger, and a chi hit Huyin Di-san's hand. Huyin Di-san loosened his hand. Taking advantage of this opportunity, Yang Hongwu slashed out with his battle blade. A blade light flashed. Kacha! With a crisp sound, Huyin Di-san's head was chopped off and fell to the ground like a gourd. Blood spurted everywhere. He took 2 steps forward and fell down. Zhao Mushue screamed and covered her eyes. All right, it's fine. After killing Huyin Di-san, Yang Hongwu was relieved. If he came later, the consequences would be unimaginable. Thank you. Aren't we a family? Yang Hongwu said. We have to leave now. Otherwise, if Huyin Yong comes back, it will be troublesome. Yes, let's leave this place. Huyin Yong's strength is terrifying. He's about to break through the earth energy realm and enter the true spirit realm. Lin Rushuang's face changed. The 5 of them quickly left. Not long after, Huyin Yong and Huyin Di arrived at the place where the battle took place. Not good. Something happened. Damn it. Who was it? Who killed 2nd brother, 3rd brother, and the others? Huyin Di roared. His 3 younger brothers, all 3 of his blood brothers have been killed. It must be related to the disciples of the Flower Moon King. Huyin Yong said, Don't worry, I will avenge them. Hu Yinyong was also furious. Several of his capable subordinates had been killed just like that. The four Huyin brothers had used a joint attack technique and had possessed incomparable might. They would have been able to contend against a true spirit realm expert as long as they had made some progress and had reached the peak of the Orochi realm. Then it would have been equivalent to having another true spirit realm expert in the Huyin family. As for Qin Yao, he was an alchemist. Alchemists were extremely rare, and it had not been easy for the Huyin clan to nurture one of them. Yet he had been killed. This time, the Huyin clan had suffered a great loss. Unlike Hu Yinyang's rage, Yang Hongwu had profited a lot this time. Let's not talk about the Huyin clan's three brothers. The most important thing was the things on Qin Yao's body. There were quite a few pills, but what made Yang Hongwu the happiest was the pill furnace. Violet, Sun, Immortal Furnace. I have to say, your luck is too good. This Violet Sun Immortal Furnace is a heaven artifact. Hua Qinshue said, heaven artifacts are rare even in the ancient domain, especially heaven artifact pill furnaces. Hua Qinshue did not know what to say. This brat's luck was simply too good. Every time he encountered danger, he would be able to turn the danger into safety. Moreover, he would also obtain great benefits. Isn't this great? I was just about to concoct Earth Flame Spirit pills. With this Violet Sun Immortal Furnace, I don't have to worry about the pill furnace anymore, right? Yang Hongwu said happily. That's right. Originally, if it was just an ordinary pill furnace, you would only be able to concoct 1 or 2 Earth Flame Spirit pills. However, this is a heaven artifact. The effect of concocting pills is more than doubled. Therefore, this time, if your luck is good, you can concoct more than 5 Earth Flame Spirit pills. Hua Qinshue said, then what are we waiting for? Let's find a place to concoct pills. Once I concoct Earth Flame Spirit pills, my strength will increase greatly. At that time, I will have more confidence to face Hu Yinyong. Hua Qinyan looked at Yang Hongwu's silent and silly smile. She was somewhat worried. Senior brother Hua Wuck, what happened to you? Are you all right? I'm fine. I just thought of something. Yang Hongwu came back to his senses. Let's find a safe place now. You guys take care of your injuries. I also need to concoct some pills to break through my cultivation. Otherwise, it won't be easy to deal with Hu Yinyong. Concoct pills? Lin Ryu and the other girls were stunned. Senior brother, are you still an alchemist? Now, the girls were calling Yang Hongwu senior brother. Even Zhao Mushue, who was not on good terms with him, was the same. Yang Hongwu nodded. Yes, I need to concoct pills. Before I found you guys, I got an Earth Flame Spirit fruit. I want to concoct Earth Flame Spirit pills from it. If I'm lucky enough to concoct a few pills, I can give each of you one. Earth Flame Spirit fruit. Oh my God. Senior brother, your luck is too good. When the girls heard this, their eyes widened. They could not believe it. The Earth Flame Spirit fruit was a grade 4 spiritual medicine. From his tone, he could concoct Earth Flame Spirit pills. This meant that he was not only an alchemist, but also a grade 4 alchemist. However, how could he be a grade 4 alchemist? A grade 4 alchemist? How honorable and difficult was that? Hua Wuck, also known as Yang Hongwu, was the third prince of the Heaven's Pride Palace. He was actually an alchemist, a grade 4 alchemist. He hit it too well. The girls were all stunned by this sudden news. They didn't dare to imagine it and found it hard to believe. All right, we don't have much time. We have to hurry up and cultivate. Yang Hongwu saw the girls' shocked faces and felt very proud. Very soon, they found a safe place. Yang Hongwu used Hua Qinshue's power to set up a formation. Then, he gave the girls some pills for them to cultivate and heal their injuries. Yang Hongwu himself began to concoct pills. Of course, in fact, it was not Yang Hongwu himself. As a battle spirit, Hua Qinshuo was using Yang Hongwu's body to concoct pills. To put it bluntly, alchemy is a pharmacological analysis. Controlling the flame is easy to say, but it is very difficult to do. To become an alchemist, one must have a strong spiritual force, and the other must have a flame and a physique with fire property. Your physique is very special. It is the 9 dragons' sacred body. This kind of physique contains almost all the attributes. Therefore, you could become an alchemist, a talisman master, a refiner, and an array master. It turns out that the nine-dragon saint body is so powerful. Alchemist, array master, blacksmith, talisman master, and so on. Didn't it mean that he was an all-round talent? However, I don't want you to learn too much. It will distract you. This is the biggest taboo of cultivation. It is good to be able to master one. In fact, the most powerful part of the nine-dragon saint body is cultivation. Therefore, your main task is to improve your cultivation. Don't think too much about other things. Hua Qinshu advised. I know. Yang Hongwu's mind was active. He must learn alchemy. He didn't care about blacksmithing. He also needed to understand talisman and array. As for how much he needed to learn, it depended on the situation. Half a day later, a strong pill fragrance came out from the alchemy furnace. The girls also stopped cultivating and looked at Yang Hongwu, who was concocting pills. They were shocked. He is so skilled in alchemy. Can he really concoct a fourth-grade pill? It's like a dream. The pill is about to be formed. The girls held their breath. Yang Hongwu's palm emitted a flame. He patted the alchemy furnace heavily. The lid of the alchemy furnace opened, and a few pills flew out. 5 pills, earth flame spirit pills. It's done. Yang Hongwu put the pills into the porcelain bottle. He was very happy. Fourth-grade pills, he really concocted them. Although he was not the main person, he also participated. Chapter 51. Breakthrough together, 5 elixirs. We're in luck this time. 5 earth flame spiritual elixirs. Yang Hongwu distributed the elixirs to everyone. If they ate the earth flame spiritual fruit directly, the effect would be the same as the earth flame spiritual elixir. However, if they ate it directly, they would only have one portion of the elixir. The reason for this was that the elixir would absorb the spiritual chi of heaven and earth during the process of refining. The higher the level of the elixir, the more energy it would absorb during the refining process. The elixir's effect would also be stronger. Therefore, the effect of eating the elixir directly was far less than that of the elixir. In fact, most people ate the elixir directly because there weren't that many alchemists. The success rate of an ordinary alchemist was very low. They were likely to fail. It's too precious. It's too precious. We can't accept it. Lin Ruyu shook her head. Since you're all calling me senior brother, take the elixir. The battle we're about to face is not that simple. Our opponents are very strong. Yang Hongwu said, Huyin Yong, peak of Aura, Qi realm, level 10. He's only one step away from the true spirit realm. However, he's still not the strongest opponent. If it's not him, then who is it? Lin Ryu asked. Is it Su Yueshi? No, it's not Su Yueshi. She's already dead. Yang Hongwu shook his head. It's Yang Han Tian. Yang Han Tian? Impossible. Although Yang Han Tian has reached the Aura-Chi realm, how can he be compared with Huyin Yong? The girls were in disbelief. You'll know when you meet him. Now, eat the elixir and refine it to increase your cultivation. All right, here's a set of joint attack techniques. I'll give it to you too. Yang Hongwu gave the set of joint attack techniques he got from killing Chun Yuanxiong and his brother to the Lin sisters. It was a pity that he didn't get the set of joint attack techniques from the Huyin brothers. Otherwise, the 4 girls would be able to increase their strength by a lot. The girls nodded their heads when they saw Yang Hongwu's actions. They ate the elixir and began to cultivate. Yang Hongwu stood guard for them. After they finished cultivating, he would eat the earth flame spirit pill. Although there was a formation, he still had to be careful. Otherwise, it would be too dangerous. If something unexpected happened, wouldn't it be terrible? After the 4 women took the medicinal pills, their true energy surged and their battle physiques manifested. Spiritual energy surged and the surrounding spiritual energy madly converged to form a massive energy vortex. Things seem to be getting out of hand. Hua Qinxue, can this formation be concealed? Yang Hongwu asked worriedly. Yang Hongwu did not expect such a big commotion to occur. The 4 of them all had good constitutions and great potential. After consuming the rank 4 earth flame spiritual pill, their cultivation soared crazily. I can cover it up, Hua Qinshu said. Give me control of your body. Yang Hongwu did not hesitate and gave up control of his body. His body was under Hua Qianxue's control. Hua Qianxue took control of Yang Hongwu's body. She struck out a series of mysterious hand seals and released spirit stones one after another. She set up a huge array around the entire area. It cost a total of 10,000 spirit stones. After the formation was set up, Hua Qianxue gave up control of her body and said to Yang Hongwu, "Well, the formation is done. This formation is enough to support their cultivation. Don't worry, I have consumed too much of my energy due to the turbulence of spiritual energy. I need to rest. It will probably take a few days for me to wake up." Hua Qianxue's voice was a little weak. Yang Hongwu said, "Thank you. In the future, I will find you a physical body. Well, if I can help you refine a physical body, that will be great. You're not strong enough now. Wait until you break through to the primordial spirit realm." After Hua Qianxue finished speaking, she fell into a deep sleep. After a full day, the phenomenon on the women's bodies finally subsided, and they no longer absorbed spirit qi. Their strength had undergone earth-shattering changes. One by one, they broke through to the Gangqi realm. Zhao Muxue made the most progress. Her current strength had reached the third level of the Gangqi realm, the same level as Yang Hongwu. This made Yang Hongwu very depressed. He had worked hard to break through to the third level of the Gangqi realm. However, Zhao Muxue had broken through so many levels directly from the genuine Qi realm to the third level of the Gangqi realm. After Zhao Muxue woke up, the other three girls also opened their eyes. They had all broken through to the Gangqi realm. The twin sisters, Lin Ruyu and Lin Ruyu, were both at the second level of the Gangqi realm. Hua Qianyun was the weakest, but she had also reached the first level of the Gangqi realm. Well, you have all broken through to the Gangqi realm. Consolidate it well. Now I am going to cultivate. When I am cultivating, no matter what, do not disturb me and do not leave the formation. Do you understand? Yang Hongwu said, because he knew that the vision caused by his breakthrough would definitely be amazing. He had the 9 dragons' sacred body. The movement caused by taking the elixir would definitely be much bigger than theirs. Don't worry, senior brother. We understand. The girls said in unison. Yang Hongwu nodded with satisfaction and sat down cross-legged. After calming his mind, he opened his mouth and swallowed the earth flame spiritual pill. The earth flame spiritual pill suddenly turned into a medicinal power and entered Yang Hongwu's body. Clumps of red medicinal power entered his meridians. Yang Hongwu operated his cultivation method to absorb and refine the medicinal power. After the medicinal power was absorbed, it was produced again as if it was endless. After operating his cultivation method to the extreme, Yang Hongwu's body formed a huge spiritual energy vortex. The surrounding spiritual energy was crazily absorbed like a tornado. Seeing this scene, the 4 girls were stunned. What a terrifying spiritual energy. This master's cultivation wasn't this terrifying. Shocking, too shocking. They had seen Yang Hongwu break through when he cultivated. The spiritual qi was very dense and terrifying. The spiritual qi in the surroundings was drawn to one place. It was similar to the situation in front of them, but the density of the spiritual qi here was even more terrifying. It was enough to see that Yang Hongwu needed more spiritual qi to break through and caused a bigger commotion. Behind Yang Hongwu, the illusory image of a giant dragon appeared. Numerous giant golden dragons swam around, devouring the surrounding spiritual qi. The spiritual qi was swallowed by the giant dragons, and the speed at which the spiritual qi was gathered was far slower than the speed at which the spiritual qi gathered. Golden dragon war body, golden dragon vision. So powerful. Under the terrifying pressure, the girls felt a little difficult to breathe. The momentum was too terrifying. As long as they used this vision to fight with him, they almost didn't have the courage to fight. They thought that after eating the earth flame spiritual pill and increasing their strength to the Gangqi realm, they should be able to catch up to him. But they didn't expect to be left behind even further. The 4 girls' eyes were filled with worship. Their eyebrows were shining with a strange light. The medicinal power was crazily absorbed and refined, turning into pure spiritual energy. His spiritual energy was constantly being refined and condensed. Boom! The bottleneck of the Gangchi realm level 4 was broken. At this time, more than half of the Earth Flame spiritual pill's medicinal power was consumed. The speed of condensing spiritual energy was faster, and the surrounding spiritual energy was also crazily consumed. Without the support of spiritual energy, the spiritual energy stone that was used to set up the formation shattered. Chapter 52. Strong Enemies Attack finally found them. Huyen Yong and Huyen Di followed the trail and found Yang Hongwu's group. There's a formation master here. Oomph. Can a mere formation stop me? Huyen Yong snorted. He raised his hands like an eagle's claws and tore at the formation. A powerful force hit the formation, causing the ground to shake. What a formation. It can actually block my attack. Huyen Yong was slightly surprised. Lin Ruyu and her sisters who were inside the formation changed their faces. Something's wrong. Someone's messing with the formation. Not good. It's Huyen Yong. Hua Qinyan's face changed. What should we do? Senior brother hasn't woken up yet. We can't let them disturb senior brother. Lin Ruyu said. The four of us will block Huyen Yong. We can't let them in no matter what. Senior brother said that we can't go out. Zhao Mushua said. Let's wait. Senior brother's formation can't be broken so easily. At this moment, Yang Hanwu was absorbing all the spiritual qi in the surroundings. The spiritual qi stones that were used to set up the formation were constantly shattering, turning into pure energy that was poured into Yang Hongwu's body. It was like a bottomless pit that couldn't be filled. Without the support of the spiritual qi stones, the power of the formation was getting weaker and weaker. Boom! Huyen Yong heavily punched the array formation. Suddenly, the entire array formation shattered with a loud bang. Not good. The formation is broken. We must stop Huyen Yong. Lin Ruyu and her three sisters said. All right, sister, you and I will use a joint attack to deal with Huyen Yong. Qianyun, Shui, you two deal with the other person. We must not let senior brother be disturbed. He's at a critical moment. As long as he breaks through, we'll have nothing to worry about. As the senior sister, Lin Ruyu made the decision. Flower Moon Mansion's people, you have the blood qi of Huyen Di, and the others. You're the ones who killed them. Huyen Yong looked at Lin Ruyu and the others. His eyes were filled with killing intent. Young master, you must kill them to avenge my three brothers. Huyen Di's hatred exploded. He was like a ferocious beast that wanted to devour everything. It's Hua Wu Quebec. The smell of blood on his body is the thickest. He must be the one who killed them. Next, Huyen Yong saw Yang Hongwu. At this moment, Yang Hongwu's entire body was enveloped in surging spiritual energy. The boundless spiritual energy kept converging to form a huge spiritual energy cocoon. What a rich spiritual energy. His strength has improved so quickly. He's about to break through to the 5th level of the astral qi realm. Seeing Yang Hongwu's situation, Huyen Yong was incomparably shocked. This kid's phenomenon of breaking through to the 5th level of the aura realm was much stronger than his own. He could not let him live. This time, he had to kill him. He was a huge threat. Let's do it, Lin Ruyu shouted and joined hands with her sister Lin Rushuang. They activated their battle constitution and rushed toward Huyen Yong. The rain was hazy, and frost was falling from the sky. The densely packed raindrops turned into ice blades and shot towards Huyen Yong. Child's play. Huyen Yong did not put in his eyes at all. He did not even activate his battle constitution. He took a step forward and punched out fiercely. The powerful energy exploded the air. The fist energy was like a small sun shooting out. Wherever the energy went, the gods would have to retreat. Bang, bang, bang. After the ice blades were shattered, the powerful energy hit the two girls and sent them flying. Puff! Immediately, Lin Ruyu and Lin Rushuang vomited blood. They were seriously injured. Too weak. You can't even withstand a single blow. Huyen Yong sneered. No, he's too strong. We have to use a joint attack. Looking at each other, the two rushed toward Huyen Yong again. They activated their battle constitution to the extreme and joined hands to perform a joint attack. Double Star's bright moon slash. Their battle strength burst out like two bright stars, shining dazzlingly. They merged into a giant sword and slashed towards Hu Yin-yong. Third senior sister, you go and help great senior sister and the others. I'll deal with Hu Yin-di-san. Hua Qianyun said to Zhao Muxue. All right, be careful. Don't fight him head-on. Just trap him with the clouds. Zhao Muxue nodded. Seeing that Lin Ruyu and the others were not in a good situation, she could not care less. Her body flashed, and countless peony petals fell from the sky. The rich fragrance of the peonies spread out. Senior sister, I'll help you. Zhao Muxue waved her hand, and the densely packed petals fused together to form an enormous peony flower. It was beautiful and alluring, but contained a frightening, killing intent. Peony flower body, but it's still far from enough. Let me show you my battle constitution. Hu Yin-yong's eyes flashed. Battle demonic ape, come out. Hu Yin-yong's figure changed, and he turned into a huge ape. His face was ferocious and terrifying, and his aura was boundlessly berserk. His tyrannical strength shattered the surrounding trees and rocks, and his domineering strength blocked the attacks of the three girls in a single breath. He reached out and grabbed the beautiful peony flower that Zhao Muxue had condensed into his hand. Then he took it back and gently inhaled under his nose. So fragrant. His eyes flashed with a trace of greed. He stared at Zhao Muxue and said, You are mine. Arrogant. Zhao Muxue was furious. This bastard dared to do this. He was completely teasing her. Anger, anger, anger. Zhao Muxue's heart was burning with rage. Heavenly Maiden scatters flowers. Zhao Muxue shouted. The peony flower exploded and forced Hu Yin-yong to take a few steps back. However, it did not cause too much damage to Hu Yin-yong. Weak, too weak, Hu Yin-yong said. Let's go together. Lin Ryu said to Lin Rushuang and Zhao Muxue. All right. The three girls had a tacit understanding. They knew each other's thoughts with just a glance. The three of them might not be his opponent. However, they just needed to buy time. When Yang Hongwu woke up, he would definitely be able to defeat Hu Yin-yong. This was their trust in Yang Hongwu and their confidence in him. The iron staff was covered with mysterious patterns. With a slight movement, the surrounding spiritual energy was stirred up. This was a powerful weapon. It was an earth weapon. It was full of destructive power. When this power erupted, it reached a terrifying level. This power made the three girls feel a little breathless. Double Star's bright moon slash. Heavenly Maiden scatters flowers. The three girls did not hold back and used their strongest attack. They only had one goal. Even if they could not defeat him, they wanted to injure him and buy time for Yang Hongwu to break through. I've said it before. Your strength is nothing in front of me. Hu Yin-yong waved the iron staff in his hand. A powerful force swept out. It was as if it could easily destroy a giant mountain. Bang, bang, bang. The power shattered the three girls' attack and sent them flying again. They landed heavily on the ground. Chapter 53. Heaven fighting demonic ape. The four girls were captured, and Yang Hongwu had not broken through yet. Naturally, they were anxious. Damn it. Why hasn't senior brother broken through yet? It's over. It seems that we're all going to die here. The four girls were pessimistic and had already closed their eyes. He's the one who killed my three younger brothers. I'm going to tear him into pieces. Hu Yin-di walked towards Yang Hongwu, his eyes filled with hatred. At this time, Yang Hongwu was still cultivating. His whole body was shrouded in a spiritual cocoon. The surrounding spiritual energy was still pouring in. He did not know that at this moment, the four girls were captured, and he was in the greatest danger. Break! Yang Hongwu roared, and the true qi in his body crazily rushed out. Boom! With a loud sound, the spiritual cocoon exploded, and the meridians in his body were connected. He had broken through to the 5th level of the Earth Aura realm. A giant dragon shadow soared into the sky, and a majestic aura swept across the world. Great! Senior brother finally woke up. The girls were overjoyed. Yang Hongwu woke up, and they were saved. His strength was incomparably powerful, and he could easily kill an ordinary Earth Aura realm cultivator. He could even escape from the 5th level savage beast, let alone Huyin Yong. Die for me. Huyin Di saw Yang Hongwu waking up, and a fierce light flashed in his eyes. He stabbed out with his halberd, and a giant elephant shadow appeared on his body with boundless strength. The dust and leaves on the ground around Yang Hongwu were swept up. His clothes were flapping in the wind. The halberd was about to pierce Yang Hongwu's throat. Suddenly, Yang Hongwu opened his eyes. He stretched out his right hand. Clack! With a sound, this hand firmly grasped the halberd. Huyin Di only felt a surge of power coming from the halberd. It was several times stronger than his own power. He did not have any strength to resist at all. His whole body was lifted high up in the air. In the next moment, he found himself in the air and flew away. Bang! With a sound, he fell to the ground, creating a big pit, and many of his bones were broken. Domineering, valiant, and ferocious. Huyin Yong, it's you? Yang Hongwu didn't put Huyin Di in his heart. He didn't expect that Huyin Yong would come looking for him when he was breaking through. If it wasn't for his breakthrough, he would be in trouble. Right now, it was just the right time to test how much his strength had improved. Yang Hongwu felt that his entire body was filled with power. With a slash of his saber, he could even shatter mountains and rivers. Huawukei, you've improved a lot. However, you're just a loser. When Huyin Yong saw Yang Hongwu's current strength, he was actually very shocked in his heart. This guy's potential was too terrifying. The Golden Dragon War body was actually so powerful. In just a month, his strength had broken through from the True Chi realm to the 5th level of the Aura realm. His combat strength had increased countless times compared to before. I've said it before. The next time I see you, it'll be the day you die. Aren't you afraid that the wind will cut your tongue? Yang Hongwu sneered. That day, you stepped on my body and humiliated me. Today, I'll return it to you 1,000 times over. I'll let you have a taste of being humiliated 1,000 times over. I'll let you taste the feeling of being humiliated 1,000 times over. Yang Hongwu hated Huyin Yong to the core. He had never been stepped on by anyone before. He had never been humiliated like this. If he didn't kill Huyin Yong and take revenge, there would be a thorn in his heart. If he couldn't clear his mind, his future achievements would be limited. Huyin Yong was definitely going to die. Yang Hongwu's battle intent was high. His eyes flashed with a raging flame. Haha, you think that just because you've broken through to the 5th level of the Aura realm, you can compete with me? Huyin Yong laughed maniacally. You're just an ant, a maggot in a smelly ditch. If I want to kill you, it'll be as easy as lifting a finger. I could do it last time, and this time, it'll be the same. They have a close relationship with you, so I'm going to cripple your cultivation. Open your eyes wide and watch how I humiliate them, and then ruthlessly F***CK them to death. Yang Hongwu was furious. He was completely enraged. This bastard dared to provoke him like this. You're courting death. 9 Dragons Saint Body, activate. Yang Hongwu roared and fully activated his battle constitution. 9 Dragons Saint Body, and the shadows of dragons circled in the sky. The dragon's roar resounded throughout the dragon's Fury secret realm. Even the power of the dragon's Fury secret realm was mobilized. An even larger shadow of a golden dragon appeared. It seemed to be responding to Yang Hongwu's dragon avatar, as if it was submitting. Yang Hongwu did not expect such a thing to happen when he fully activated his battle constitution. The dragon's Fury secret realm and the dragon's Fury were not that simple. The dragon's Fury had triggered a change in the dragon's Fury secret realm. It's the 9 Dragons Saint Body. Huyin Yong was shocked. He had thought that Qin Haodong had the Golden Dragon War body, but who would have thought that he had the even more powerful 9 Dragons Saint Body? This was a legendary physique that had appeared once in the past. It was omnipotent, and no one in the 9 heavens and 10 earths could stop it. It was called the Demonic Dragon. At that time, everyone's expression changed when they talked about it. Good, very good. Huyin Yong suddenly woke up from his shock. 9 Dragons Saint Body. Although it's powerful, your realm is too weak. I'm at the peak of the Aura realm level 10. half-step to the true spirit realm. Moreover, my battle demonic ape battle body has reached the second stage. I can transform into a battle demonic ape, and my battle strength is comparable to the true spirit realm. You are definitely not my match. I'm going to kill you and devour your bloodline. Battle demonic ape battle body, activate. As he spoke, Hu Yin transformed into a giant ape. He held a giant iron staff in his hand and stomped on the ground. The ground caved in, forming a huge pit. You're just a gorilla. How dare you devour my bloodline power? Yang Hanwu sneered and clenched his battle saber. Golden dragon dominates the world. Divine dragon breaks the sky. A golden dragon roared out. The battle saber danced, and the dragon's roar shook the world. The golden dragon-shaped saber chi covered the entire space. The tyrannical power cut everything in the surroundings into pieces. Battle heavenly staff technique pierced the world. Hu Yin transformed into a giant ape. His face was ferocious, and his voice was loud. The iron staff in his hand danced wildly as if it was going to pierce the world. The saber and the staff collided. The power exploded. Boom! Boom! The surrounding space seemed to be unable to withstand the destructive power and was about to shatter. Yang Hanwu and Hu Yin were also sent flying by the power. In the middle of the two, a huge pit appeared in front of them. Boiling liquid spurted out from the middle of the pit. This powerful force had penetrated the bottom layer and caused the geothermal magma to flow out. They were evenly matched. This time, they were evenly matched. Both of them had consumed a lot of energy after the attack. Yang Hanwu panted and looked at Hu Yin. This bastard strength was not ordinary. He could definitely compete with an ordinary true spirit realm expert. Kill! Yang Hanwu channeled his genuine chi and rushed forward again. Kill him. I must kill him. Since I've used the 9 dragon same body, I must kill him here and now. I must kill him completely. I must not expose him. Again and again, they clashed and attacked. At the end of the fight, both of them were exhausted. The 9 dragon saint body is indeed powerful. Hu Yin panted heavily. You're only at level 5 Earth Energy Realm, yet you're able to fight to a draw with me, a peak level 10 Earth Energy Realm. However, that's all there is to it. Now it's time for you to die. Your bloodline will be devoured by me, and I, Hu Yin, will upgrade my Fighting Heaven Devil Ape battle physique to become a Fighting Heaven Dragon Ape. Hu Yin laughed wildly and swallowed an elixir. His cultivation was recovering and his aura was rising. He was getting stronger and stronger, surpassing his peak. All the spirit chi gathered together, and the spirit chi of heaven and earth poured into his body, tempering his physical body. The huge ape body became even more ferocious and tall. His true chi broke out of his body and condensed into auspicious clouds that surrounded his body. Spiritual chi. He broke through. Yang Hanwu was shocked. Damn it, this guy broke through at this critical moment. What should I do? Yang Hanwu was anxious. In the distance, the 4 girls who were watching the battle were also anxious. Chapter 54. Chapter 54 beat your mom so bad she won't recognize you. Yang Hanwu was anxious, but it was useless. Hua Qianxue was in a deep sleep, and there was no way to wake her up. Could it be that he had to use the 9 Heavens Mysterious Een Tower? Once he used the Mysterious Een Tower, he would attract the attention of the experts from the ancient region. At that time, he would be in big trouble. Boom! Hu Yin sent Yang Hanwu flying with a punch. Yang Hanwu didn't have the strength to resist at all. He didn't know how many of his bones were broken. So weak that it's a mess. The 9 dragons' sacred body's bloodline is wasted on you. Leave it to me. Hu Yin raised the iron staff in his hand up high. He used all his strength in this attack. Damn it, you're forcing my hand. Yang Hanwu roared. Boom! Yang Hanwu felt an earth-shaking change in his body. He wanted to use the 9 Heavens Mysterious Een Tower, but the bloodline power in his body started to move. Damn it, how did this happen? Yang Hanwu clenched his teeth as he watched Hu Yin's huge iron rod smash down on him. He had the will, but was powerless. Am I going to die here? No! Yang Hanwu roared in his heart. Bang! The powerful force smashed onto Yang Hongwu's body, smashing him deep into the ground. Dead. Senior brother is dead. The girls' minds were completely blank. Hua Wuke had died just like that. He had been beaten to death by Huyin Yong. Haha, you're overestimating yourself to go against me. Huyin Yong laughed wildly. Bloodline, the power of the 9 dragons, Saint Body's bloodline, is mine. At this moment, the huge dragon soul in the dragon's fury secret realm moved. It turned into a golden light and rushed into Yang Hongwu's body. A message was transmitted into his mind. This wave of information was even larger than before, and an intense pain was felt. The information in his mind became clear. The dragon soul swallows the heavens was actually a cultivation technique. The cultivation of the dragon soul could swallow the heavens and the earth, and all living things could be eaten. How powerful! This cultivation technique is incomparably tyrannical, capable of devouring the heavens and earth. Yang Hongwu did not hesitate at all. With a roar, he unleashed the dragon's soul, devour the heavens. The dragon's soul shadow behind Yang Hongwu opened its mouth and devoured the surrounding spiritual energy. The surrounding spiritual energy formed an even more terrifying spiritual energy whirlpool. This spiritual energy whirlpool continuously absorbed the surrounding spiritual energy. The energy of the dragon's fury secret realm and the spiritual energy stones that supported the opening of the dragon's fury secret realm were all being consumed at a crazy rate. What's going on? When Huyin Yong saw this scene, he was infuriated beyond words. To think that you're not dead. Then, I'll beat you to death. The enraged Huyin Yong brandished his iron staff and smashed it down. Smash! Smash! As if he had gone mad, he frantically smashed towards Yang Hongwu. However, no matter how he smashed, he was unable to hit Yang Hongwu. Around him, there was a formless energy that formed an enormous defensive barrier, protecting him within. Damn it, I don't believe it, I don't believe it. Huyin Yong went completely mad. On the other hand, Lin Ruyu and the other girls were ecstatic. He's not dead. Senior brother is not dead. This is great. I knew that senior brother would be fine. He's a bad guy. How could anything happen to a hooligan like him? Zhao Muxiue had tears in her eyes, but there was a smile on her face. On the other hand, Yang Hongwu's energy increased tremendously, and his cultivation continued to break through. Earth Energy Realm Level 6. Earth Energy Realm Level 7. He broke through 2 levels in a row before stopping. His physical body had been improved by this powerful energy, and it had reached an unbelievable level. Just his physical body alone was enough to contend with an ordinary expert of the Gangxi realm. If he were to meet Chun Yuanba and the others again, Yang Hongwu was confident that he could beat them to death with just the strength of his physical body alone. After absorbing all the spiritual energy, Yang Hongwu woke up. Looking at the crazy Huyin Yong, a smile appeared on his face. The dragon soul devour the sky was really a powerful cultivation technique. It could even devour heaven and earth. Through the information in his memory, Yang Hongwu knew that this dragon soul was the biggest secret of the dragon's fury secret realm. This dragon soul was a remnant soul left behind by a super expert in the ancient times. He was looking for a suitable successor to pass down this dragon soul, devour the sky. This dragon soul was none other than the legendary Golden Dragon of the Golden Dragon Dynasty. Are you satisfied now? Yang Hongwu looked at Huyin Yong, who was crazily attacking, and sneered. I don't know what kind of treasure you have that allowed you to escape death and break through your original realm, but I want you to know that the gap between the Earth Energy realm and the true Spirit realm is unbridgeable. Huyin Yong roared. His huge ape body turned into a black shadow, and his speed was shocking. Weak. Too weak. Yang Hongwu sneered. With a thought, a dragon's soul jumped out. It opened its mouth and bit the huge ape. With a heavy swing, Huyin Yong was flung away. He crashed into dozens of trees before coming to a stop. Impossible. This is impossible. How can your dragon soul manifestation be so powerful? Huyin Yong was shocked to the extreme after being sent flying with a single strike. Nothing is impossible. You're too weak. Yang Hongwu sneered. He took a big step forward and grabbed with his hand. A dragon claw appeared and scratched Huyin Yang's body, leaving bloody marks. Dragon Soul Power Seal. Yang Hongwu formed a seal with both hands, and a golden dragon entered Huyin Yang's body, forming a mysterious seal that sealed away Huyin Yang's power. Ah! Huyin Yang screamed and fell to the ground. With his power sealed, he was almost an ordinary person. After sealing Huyin Yang's cultivation, Yang Hongwu walked over and stepped on his face. He spat on his forehead. Huyin Yang, weren't you very arrogant? Didn't you want to kill me? Didn't you want to devour my bloodline power? Why aren't you hooting now? Yang Hongwu slapped him hard in the face and scolded loudly. PFFF. A few of Huyin Yang's teeth were knocked out. He glared at Yang Hongwu. You damn beast. Bastard. You dare to hit me? So what if I hit you? So what if I hit you? You lost to me. You're my captive. I can hit you however I want. Yang Hongwu stepped on him and slapped him left and right. Pa-pa-pa-pa-pa. In an instant, Huyin Yang's face was beaten into a pig's head. Go on and scream. Scream again. Yang Hongwu remembered how Huyin Yang had stepped on his face and humiliated him. He couldn't suppress the anger in his heart. He had to vent it. He had to vent out crazily. Woo-woo, don't hit me. Huawuke, don't hit me. I surrender. I surrender. Huyin Yang begged for mercy. He was beaten to a pulp. Even his mother wouldn't be able to recognize him. Weren't you very arrogant? Why are you begging for mercy? Yang Hongwu was exhilarated. He had taken revenge. This time, he had really taken revenge. He had vented all the frustration, anger, and hatred in his heart. Spare me. I'm just a dog. I'm a maggot in the gutter. I'm an ant. Huawuke, can you spare me? Huyin Yang cried. Spare you? Yang Hongwu sneered. How could he? Huyin Yang knew his biggest secret. How could he spare him? After letting him go, he would expose all his secrets and let countless people hunt him down. Do you think I'm a fool? Since you know that I have the 9 dragons same body, you still want to live. No, I won't. Huawuke. No. Master, I can become your slave. I definitely won't tell anyone about this. I can swear. Huyin Yang panicked when he heard this and hurriedly said, You're tuning into the Warrior Lore YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and join us on this journey to catch the most captivating stories.